training partners and everything like that. So I know he's practicing with other people. He's also doing net play brackets, and he's been cooking in those brackets too. So he hasn't been slouching. So I think he is back in form.
Yeah, I haven't kept my eye on a ton of the net play brackets nearly as much, unfortunately. It's a lot harder to kind of keep up with. But, I mean, you know, prove it in the offline arena. How many times do we say it, right?
That's true. But we shall see. We'll see how Fern also has been on a hiatus, but was able to take out Lolo 3-0 convincingly.
Ooh. Wait, that was today?
That was right now. That was earlier.
That was 3-0 Fern.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was a cook or be cooked.
Hold up. I need to pull up the bracket. I need to catch up with the details.
Hell no, not in here, Zayna. Hell no. What the fuck?
What's going on over there? Hello. Hold on. While we got a button check, I'm pulling up bracket here.
Right.
We gotta.
Well, do we have some Fern copy pasta already?
The Fern Federation has shown up.
Oh my god, it's already here, and
you can't escape them. They're everywhere in this world out here.
I just want to say this fourth pool scuffed.
Yeah, there were some fucked up. That was a bloodbath.
What? Yeah, well, I was gonna say, what do you mean some scuffed? Those were like the last two pools scuffed as fuck.
And look, some of them had to be bloodbaths, all right? There's a lot of good players. There's a lot of good talent that came out.
Oh, Fern's cooking.
Yeah, damn, Fern 3-0 over Lolo.
Yep.
I know Lolo had been mentioning that he hadn't been playing as much, but a 3-0 is...
He swapped sticks. So he's on a normal cheat box now.
Okay, all right.
I don't agree with that burst. But, hey, if it gets you blood and you can start biting...
Oh, is that
could
death?
Be dead.
No, not enough wall health.
But that's a lot of blood back for Meeks.
Yeah.
That you can start messing around. But
I mean, Fern with... Oh, no. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, you know, it's a lot of blood back, but I feel like getting blood back for Fern is just getting to 100% tension, because you know he's going to try to do some send you to twitter.com shit.
There you go. Oh, good match. This will be an interesting matchup, because if Fern's been on a hiatus, how is he going to deal with Nago?
Yeah. Both these players kind of coming off a little bit of breaks, a little bit of off season for themselves. But Evo brings them all back out.
They really do.
1K prize spot brings them all back out. Oh no. Full convert? Yeah. Doesn't have to end into the super though. Holds on. I kind of respect it. Ooh.
He was going for something Twitter.
Yeah. I kind of like. Oh, all right. All right.
All burst safe, by the way.
Yup. Gets all the way in. That won't clash, right? Yeah, I was gonna say the 2S was a little too early for it to connect.
Yeah.
And just wake up 5P.
Fern probably try to go for the Air JD.
Taking a Street Fighter page, just like wake up jab, just like bop bop.
I'll go 5K. Oh no.
Oh no, that was a read too. That 2S was 100% a read on burst.
And this is major damage.
Yeah. Burst taken. Damage dealt. Ooh.
Ooh, what a great IB. So, I mean, Meeks clearly knows how to deal with Kai. I think he's doing it very well.
That was about the most textbook round I have ever seen. Hard read on the burst bait. IB the direct clot.
Oh, and here we go.
We're starting to run up again. Double perfect?
Oh.
There's no way we double perfect, right? Not Fern. You don't do it out to Fern.
It's party time.
More fireballs, more charged stun edge. Oh, okay. Pick up. I don't know if we've had a true hit. We've had some chip damage, but
it is important.
Oh, hello.
It's important to note that Fern got on stream. We went from 11 to 20 viewers and started getting copy pastas.
That sounds like a Fern presence if I've ever seen one.
The Fern Club.
The Fern Federation.
Yeah, the Fern Federation.
You know, the Fern Federation kind of started us doing the fan club name convention.
Yeah.
Because Fern showed up and had so many people that were just like, I'm part of the Fern Federation now. And I'm just like, all right, fair enough.
Jake was sitting here for a while on commentary one day doing that, like a long time ago.
And Jake was one of the first, well, actually, no. The Riverside Rumble was the first like bout name, but Anaheim Altercation was also up there, or the Brothers War.
Yeah. Anaheim Altercation's pretty good. There's a lot of good. Jake has made so many good ones throughout the year. I've always said Jake's a very creative man. His brain goes in many ways. Oh.
Stomp. Oh, yep, okay.
Yeah, get off of me, dude.
Yeah, that was gonna be way too much damage. Unfortunately, it might still be damage, because that's just the way Nago works sometimes.
Yeah, and there's just so much mix here. With the bite, it's like not even worth it. Like, this is over.
Oh, fight you off. Get out of here. Dink.
Ooh,
That JD.
Good JD.
Multi overheads. You can't 6B it.
Dragon install. This is a big comeback.
Dragon install unfortunately doesn't have meter, so I mean we're not gonna see anything too crazy, but
with this positive bonus, and we know Fern's a maniac on Dragon install.
if Fern could start every set down 2-0, but get to play the set in Dragon install,
I think
he would
do it.
He would every time.
Like full health Dragon install?
Yeah.
I might do that. That might be the
That would be a fun bracket.
Play.
That'd be a fun ass bracket.
Oh, nice jump on the command grab.
Oh.
I'm on blood, but
Yeah, I think a slight flub from Fern there. I don't think we wanted the throw. I think we wanted like jump forward JD.
big corner carry here though.
Yup. Sacred Edge, get that guard crushed. Cycle it in again. Oh my gosh.
Not taking the bait on these big hitboxes at level 3.
Oh, that's a good pick. 5P gets that open up. Not gonna go for all 3 hits, even with the RC ability.
Probably just a mental stack there, right?
Yeah.
Uses the RC, doesn't bait the burst.
Yeah. Try to bait 1 beat too early. Oh, okay, hold on.
Tricky situation.
What, did the jump IB on that 5K?
Oh, into the 5-frame low.
Yup.
Stun Deepa.
Good stuff, Fern on the board.
2-1.
I swear, Fern just like, I feel like at the monthly, he always reins it in a bit.
Yeah.
Like, he always reins in the crazy, and I just want to see him go nuts.
I think I would like Fern to be like MK Leo, and I would like Game 4 Fern. Yeah.
Well, I mean, wait, we might be seeing it right now.
Game 4 Fern might be a menace.
Game 4 Fern, perfect. Start us off. Let us know that he's truly here.
God, the amount of damage you get off of a light in this game.
Looks solid to me.
Game 4 Fern?
Game 4 Fern!
Game 4!
The commentator's curse, you brought it into existence. Game 4 Fern is here. Do it again. Do it again just to seal the deal. Wow, what is this? We are playing the most mild footsies I have ever seen. No sauce to be had. You chased each other down with backdash and 2K.
Tapping each other with their toes in through the wall, breaking the glass.
God, just does so much damage.
Backing up immediately, has a lot of blood to work with.
Yup. Carrying through the charge. Locks in. Double perfect. Don't let it happen to you. Don't let it happen to you. Oh, okay, it won't. You gotta trade.
Off. What's the mix? Gets hit by the counter hit.
Yup. Scooped up by that closest. Oh, no! Dang.
Big damage.
Yeah, big damage and just completely reversed we went coast to coast. You're still in the corner. Oh!
Panicking.
We go for the burst as a last ditch ever. We want to try to end it here? Oh, no. The blood gauge is starting to climb. You can't risk clone anymore, but oh, you know what? You don't need to.
On the counter hit on those level 3, those 3 blood meters.
Yep.
Normal, crazy.
Spending a bit more blood just for this extra little bit of damage. I will say, I like that Fern has like slowed down and like extended neutral, and Meeks was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
Like-
he's down to clown.
Yeah. Meeks is, I feel like one of Meeks' biggest traits as a player is Meeks is always willing to play the game, no matter who sets the rules.
Meeks, and this goes into real life as well, Meeks knows how to read a room,
It's true.
you know?
Enjoyer of things.
Yeah. He sees how his opponent's playing, and he's like, we can do that. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, you guys want to play Mario Party? All right, I'm on board. You guys
Yeah.
want to play, Guilty Gear Strive, like hardcore nooch? I'm here.
He's the guy who likes to play Yoshi, but will play Toad.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I
no.
mean? Where he's like, damn, I like Yoshi, but it's fine.
Ah, you know what? You wanted to play Yoshi? Yeah, I know. Dude, don't worry about it. I can play Shy Guy or something.
You probably wanted him more than me.
Yeah. Speaking of wanted it more, Meeks might have wanted the dub a little bit more. Came down to the wire on that game, though.
Game 4 Fern was real for a second.
It was.
I believe.
Game 4 Fern just needs to work on a little bit of stamina.
Yeah.
You know,
I
couldn't
mean,
follow all the way through.
Not everybody can be Leo.
No.
MK Lego.
MK LaFern. All right. But we continue on along in top 16 side, which, by the way, wait, what?
That was
Wait,
winners.
what?
That was winners.
Oh, okay.
Last one on top 16.
All right, last round to top 16.
All right, yeah. You know what, chat? You want Fern Federation? Have Fern Federation.
Can I get some copy pastas in the chat?
Yeah.
For Fern?
Can you all let us know exactly how you feel about Fern?
I need to sit down somewhere. Oh, it's fine. I guess that works.
There we go. The Fern coffee pastas are here.
People are excited.
I posted it even.
Hell yeah.
I opened Twitch
I
on
respect
my phone
that.
to post the Fern coffee pasta.
You know you're loved when the staff of the tournament you're running is spamming
Your copy pasta?
in the chat.
You know you're lucky when you have a copy pasta.
Yeah.
That's true.
With emojis.
With emojis!
That's fire.
Fire ass player.
There's definitely a Fern fan only Discord
There is.
somewhere.
You have to be invited too.
There is, I'm in it.
Yeah, it's called Fern and Friends.
Yeah.
I want to be in there.
It's really difficult to get in. There's like a whole initiation. It's kind of like
Yeah. No, it's a whole process.
And we got
There's background checks.
Brigitte,
Oh, we got a Brigitte.
the little carrot girl in this one.
She kind of got like a little carrot top vibe going on.
I mean, yeah, when you do the medium punch, that should look like carrot.
When you
Or not medium punch, medium. My bad. Street Fighter pill.
slash.
Slash, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You know, light, medium, heavy.
Sure.
Grand Blue
I-
Fantasy versus
Yeah, you know, I get it. I'm here.
slash, heavy slash.
Domi World appears in chat.
We made all this shit up.
Damn, maybe I should have gone. Yeah,
You
maybe
wouldn't
you could
have.
go to anything. I don't count on you anywhere ever.
Yeah, you wouldn't have. Don't come in here saying
damn,
that you would have gone to
maybe I
shit.
should've gone. Maybe you should have been less scared to leave your house.
Yeah, honestly.
Actually, he's been to my apartment.
Yeah, don't damn, maybe you should have gone outside. I don't know, bro. Oh, you just landed right into the Bridget's loving arms. We haven't. This is the only other Bridget outside of
Right?
outside of Ray. I feel like this is the only like dedicated Bridget that we've had in a while.
I don't.
You had a dedicated Bridget, but you also had a dedicated Jekko. You were kind of like you were riding both
And
for a little
Chaos.
while. Yeah. But even after you let the chaos kind of slip a little bit, you were like, I'm gonna do Jekko and Bridget.
Yeah, by the time I quit, I was only playing Bridget.
Yeah, that's true.
I think she's very fun.
Man says, huh? Like, what the fuck you mean, huh? Oh.
I'm still surprised I got Domi World at my apartment one time.
Yeah, the fact that you got
I
that
got
boy
him
outside.
for brunch and my apartment.
Dang.
To play games. Yeah.
Dang.
I know. That shit was fire.
Chasing. Sniping. I'm excited to see. I want to learn a little bit about this Bridget right now.
That break was pretty good.
Ooh, y'all.
But
Okay.
that was also a pretty good break.
Yeah, that one's gonna snap the wall real quick. How we getting in? How we getting in?
Faking.
I thought we were just gonna try to catch that with DP. I was so convinced. Stun Dipper, PRC. We got a lot of meter to FD out. Wow, actually super solid defense. Well timed on the throw.
I really like the set yo-yo go for command grab in that spot. It would have comboed if it hit. It would've been
Yeah.
a lot of damage. I think like a kind of desperate move there, that's not so bad.
Yeah, you know, like I kind of get it, right? Because you just reverse the situation, so you're kind of hoping that Fern's not thinking about it. Let me tell you something. Fern's always thinking about the kooky options. You can't out kooky the kookster.
Fern's just strange.
Fern is the lead singer of the band The Kooks.
Yeah.
Actually, Fern. Little known
Banger,
fact.
And he's shining on.
Oh yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. All right. You got me way harder than I got you about Drake, bro.
I got you. I go through a lot of stuff.
Oh, man. Yup, the classic.
And
Oh, we do go for YRC.
Brad, did you go for it again? I would have gone for it again.
YRC throw is on the horseshoe theory of like good at low level, bad for a while, then just becomes good again when you get to like a half decent level.
Because then you shimmy a couple times and they're like, oh, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then your reminder like, yo, wait, it's still a 2-frame grab though.
And you're minus 10.
Hey, Jake's also got me with the Kooks reference.
Yeah.
Kooks reference killing it in the chat right now.
Shout out to the Kook.
Yeah,
Kooky guys.
honestly.
Their own words, not mine.
Ooh, multi-overheads.
And that's a 50-50.
See, why doesn't Fern just play this character? That didn't require any BRC shenanigans.
Because then he would lose like 100,000 million followers.
Honestly.
Yeah. Everybody hates her now. Oh. Good damage.
The Dusto. Getting a good chunk out. Oh my god, you just landed on a fireball. Do we YRC again?
I think so.
No, we DB. Even better.
A whole reversal into a safe jump.
Damn, that was the hardest read on a burst. Oh, and then you're just gonna do that. I love.
Oh, hard combo. Good combo.
Uh-huh.
I suck at that one.
Is that gonna kill? No. And damn, that gets scaled so hard. Oh!
Corner!
Yeah, well timed on the burst. PRC. Oh, just get snatched.
Grab. Guilty gear. Grab.
Guilty gear. Grab.
Yeah.
Guilty grab.
Yeah. Me, day one. Yeah, the grab in this game feels crazy. Me, after 2 years.
Grab.
Bro, I think I'm gonna grab.
I remember when I first started playing this game, I said, bro, do people just grab on wake up in gear? Especially because this was my first gear. I was like, what are y'all doing on the wake ups, bro? And they're just like, nah, it's like 2 frames. I'm like, oh.
So, Exard had the 1-frame grab, right? And I'm hoping that the next Guilty Gear will have a 3-frame grab.
Just to round it out.
Yeah, if it has a 3-frame grab, I'll play it.
All right.
If it's 2 again or 1, I'm out of here.
Oh, YRC. That's I always call that the 50% cost of doing business. They DP RC, you just YRC, and you're just like, no.
Yeah.
I will pay 50% to not deal with you right now.
I do love YRC.
You kind of gotta.
It's really funny.
Ooh, checks. I like this. Getting some plus frames going, locked into the corner. Oh, yup. Hey, eventually you're gonna try to press on him, and it ain't gonna work.
Dude, they need to give Kai a drive rush. I want to see drive rush stun dipper.
I don't even know how to like begin assessing that.
It would be the worst.
Isn't like drift PRC just that?
No, but like DJ drive rush.
Oh.
Like,
whoa. Try to lock him out with the super.
nice.
Gets damage. Again, just need that last hit. We want the gold burst, right? YRC?
So that can be safe, but it's kind of hard. And like, you gotta kind of bait it.
Yeah. RC. Yeah, we all knew the burst was coming. Well locked in.
It's the game.
Shiny Espeon.
Against Burn 22.
Yeah. Shiny Espeon is actually really good. They played a lot of other locals that they do really well at, but it's their first time out here. I think they're like more central Cali. I don't remember. I'll be honest. I did a lot of seeding last night. A lot of people got mixed up in my brain.
I wouldn't be surprised considering there's 166 people.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
oh my God. Tap on it. Ooh.
nice.
How far can we carry this? Any more OP?
Really far.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Can you escape?
That one's really good.
You know what I will say about this skin? I do really like the color on the yo-yo swings of her 4S and her 5H.
I would agree. I think the thing is that the game released the best colors. like 2 years after the game came out. So if you don't use those, you're a clown.
Oh, the burst bait. Oh, Fern's so good.
Yeah, very good. I also like Espeon.
Yeah,
I agree. I'm not a big fan of shiny Espeon.
No, cause like all this shiny Espeon fell into the category of shiny Pokemon where they didn't know what to do, so they just made him green.
Yeah, like cute, like baby food green.
Yep.
I'm not a fan. 2-2.
Like Dragonite. Oh. Especially
He's
after
a little better.
Especially after Dratini and Dragonair are pink and they look really
They
cool.
look awesome.
Yeah.
My favorite Pokemon forever has been Espeon.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just trash shiny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a shiny Eevee. I have a shiny Eevee. It's a Jolteon now.
Shout out.
Also is a little green, but like in a cool way.
It's a sellout, but shiny Umbreon goes hard.
Banger, yeah.
Banger. I had a shiny Umbreon onesie for a while.
Jake showed me a thing the other day about how Umbreon was supposed to be a poison type. When they designed Umbreon, they were like, we're gonna make him a poison type, and then they invented Dark type, and they were like, give the people a playable Dark type.
Neat.
Because he was the only one that was playable in Gen 2.
Huh. All right. So is it 2-2?
Pokemon.
Damn, it's 2-2.
With the CRC? I like that. Gets the yo-yo out for free.
Yeah.
Oh, gets caught.
Ow. Okay, all right. I was gonna say we needed that combo, but we don't. We put it away. We can bring it back later.
Yeah. And Fern looking so confident in the beginning of this match, like.
Yeah, and you know, Bridget. Oh my God.
That was a lot of damage.
That was just like 70%. I love Fern. Fern makes this character look balanced.
Nobody else is doing that.
No.
Right? Like, yeah,
No.
you just two-tapped him.
Your locals Kai is not two touching characters.
Yeah. Like Fern 22.
Like Fern 22.
I wonder why 22.
I don't know. I never asked him. I never asked him why Fern either though.
That's meta. 1920, 1822.
Oh my gosh. The pickup. I think a slight flub. I think we had an extension for that, but oh my God, get the fuck back.
The combo.
Oh, hold on. I think you need to burst this. Oh, you're just dead. It's over. That's it.
GG.
Shiny Espeon takes it.
A great set.
Yeah. Hey, Fern has fallen.
To Bridget. The 50-50 machine.
Yeah, and you know, I was gonna say, I feel like Bridget as a character is just generally good into a player like Fern because Fern does have a tendency to like get bored like playing. I feel like he just like, if he can't do the shenanigans he wants, he tries to play too traditional and then just loses.
Well, he's like, I can't have fun. So I guess I'll have fun in winning.
Yeah.
And then he loses. Such a sad story.
Honestly.
Just looking for fun.
The important info, Mateo.
All right. Daniel, can you pull up the notifications? I'm gonna do some shout outs before we take a little break for a top 8. We're gonna take like 2 minutes. Yeah, drag that down. And then drag the other one up.
Yeah.
All right. So real quick, just want to say, hey, Mateo, thank you very much for the resub. Aaron DeMac, welcome in. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you very much for the follow. We got XCourage XXX. Thank you very much for the follow. We got a little raid from Rathenauser. Either way, thank you very much. Appreciate you helping support the stream. Joysick, thank you very much for the follow. What's that? Trenchhead. We missed you today. But thank you very much for the follow. Glad you're at least making it out to the stream. We got Ollie Bada. We got, what is that? Chronomaru Blade and Green Joker. Thank you guys very much for the follow. Thank you all for supporting the stream. Really appreciate it. Y'all helping the tournament scene stay alive, helping support your locals. Many, many thanks.
Chat, always remember to drink your water, say thank you to your TOs, and use your Twitch Prime on the channel. I love you all.
You too can get no ads for the rest of this top 8. All right.
Or emotes.
Yeah. You get some nice emotes.
And then you could use Brave browser and still get no ads and have emotes.
That is true. The emotes go kind of hard.
They do, yeah. Or you could just get nothing out of it, subscribe, because like we're really tired.
Yeah, honestly. I like to be able to pay people. All right.
I like your shirt. Yeah.
All right, I think we're gonna go right into top 8. Stealthy versus A-Lur-Me. What is Lolo? Lolo, you can't flare your eyebrows at me, place that there, and then just walk away without saying anything.
What do you have Among Us?
Stream doesn't know what I'm talking about, but...
His name is Gustavo. Sus Gus.
Do you understand how much
all right.
Among Us. Among Us.
you walked in my
Sus
room?
Gus.
I don't know.
Whoa.
It's completely gone off the rails.
In my room, you would think Among Us is my favorite video.
Daniel, can you grab that Among Us for me real quick?
I have like 5.
I want to show stream.
In 2020, my name in Discord was Among Us for like...
Lolo walks up to the stream, says nothing to me, like raises his eyebrows like, hey. And then just places this on the stream desk, says nothing, turns around and walks away. This is apparently Sus Gus.
Yeah, it's Gustavo.
I guess here for Stealthy.
Yeah, Sus. Like
Can I join the
Stealthy.
couch for this one too? Is there room?
Yeah, do you want it? Yeah, come on in.
Another sub.
SBO! Hey!
I miss you.
Thank you very much for the sub, SBO. Lolo, how you doing, my
I'm
friend?
good. How are you?
Okay, doing all right, doing all right. You're in top 8?
Button check.
Are you in top 8?
Nope.
No?
No.
Hey, you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Now you get to enjoy the easy life. Enjoy commentary.
Oh, I prefer this. Yeah, this is a button check.
Yeah, we got a butt check.
So we're getting.
So tell me a little bit. Tell me a little bit. What's gonna happen? You're a normal top 8. You're doing a different controller today, right?
That's my excuse.
That's that is fair. The option select is locked and loaded.
But you know what? I'm trying to rely on that excuse less and less. So you know, no one can be 100% consistent. So
Oh sure.
I lost to Stealthy in losers, which is pretty. I think that's fine. We had a good set regardless. And in winners, it was cook or be cooked. Sometimes you're the cook, other times you're the cooked. And today I was the cooked.
Yeah, especially against Fern. He bends the rules of the game until either he breaks or you break, and there's no in between.
I broke.
Yeah, it happens.
I broke.
I remember your guys' first set against each other was like a 3-2, and I think it was a reset, and then
I
like
remember that.
3-2 again. It was like the most wild shenanigans I've ever seen two gamers play.
Many DI incidents.
Yeah.
Individuals.
Yeah.
For a resident DI enjoyer. Anyway, we have Alermi Amelia versus
Yeah.
Stealthy Axel. Two young individuals with insane reactions.
Oh yeah, no, this is the battle of the two youngest people at this tournament. Neither of these. I'm actually pretty sure that if this tournament runs too late, both of them can need legal ride homes because it will be after their curfew.
Correct.
But we get the pickups here. So the nice thing for Alermi here is that Alermi has a lot of Axel experience between Kiet, Fensong, and a couple other like really solid Axels that I know he plays with semi-consistently. Alermi has good access to matchup experience. Maybe not stealthy experience, but like against
Right, that's a
Axel
different
specifically.
beast. Shining through though, taking the first round, burst advantage given up still. Alermi, one knockdown and you're in a great position here with no burst on Stealthy's part. This is gonna be a pickup. Gonna opt for the wall break or not? No, a drop or maybe a reset. Probably a drop.
Yeah, I think that was a slight flub, one of that 5K in, but still in a fine position overall. Ooh, the disc not barely reaching there. Actually, really unfortunate for Alermi, but
And also very good space awareness by Stealthy. Huge starter
oh my god,
here.
are you dead? No,
Not quite, but
No, I
this goes to show new Axel can do an insane amount of damage with the right starter.
if we had 50% meter, you might have died there. Like if we had meter for super at the end of that, you might have died.
I
That
think
was
so
an
too.
insane amount of damage.
You don't normally think of Axel as this character that blows you up, but Stealthy just so aggressive in finding these starters.
Oh yeah. But
Getting
speaking of
bit right
starters,
there for the Axel 6B.
ooh.
And an anti-air close slash from Alermi. This is huge, forces the burst.
Yeah, the burst actually connecting there. There's very few burst windows in there, but wow, even taps a 5P. Knew we were going for the fast ender, and you can accept that, like, it's like a trade at worst, but a trade you're well and happy to take.
What a great confirm there, too. The 2S confirm from Stealthy. Take some space here, looking for some stagger pressure. Alermi not biting, just taking to the skies.
Yeah, and Alermi will really, I really am curious to watch a lot more of like how Alermi's gonna advance his movement throughout this set, right? I know, one thing we've commonly praised Alermi for is like having very solid grounded game and like just kind of playing a little bit more grounded neutral than a lot of other Milias. But he's also been talking to like Coffee EXE a lot, who has like really solid air movement and really trying to like make a more holistic game plan.
And that is, I think, the future of Milia gameplay. And a coast-to-coast combo to close off game 1 over to Alermi. Some insane mix-ups there, things I have never seen before. Alermi has a lot of tech, and so we're going to see that come into play. It's very important against players with great defense like Stealthy.
Yeah, and especially players that have seen almost everything, right? Like, you're not going to pull out something that's entirely new to them, but you have to show everything to just start building that mental sack against them. It's not about the hot new stuff on the block. It's about like, hey, I need to prove to you that I can do all of this so that you will respect it.
And another counter hit Rainwater starter with the side switch. Optimal is coming out from Stealthy, holding the meter.
Side switch, no tension?
That was, oh my god. Oh, Stealthy is living rent-free right now. Oh, that was an insane air throw.
Yeah, and you know it's so funny? Stealthy and Trevor Sue always like, you know, they go way back in terms of like sharing actual gameplay. So every time I see one of them air grab, I just know they're like, the other is looking on and nodding like, oh god, yes, like, so good, brother. What?
Axel camaraderie.
Hey, learn me one up. Ooh.
Stealthy nailing these anti-airs here. Very important in the Milia matchup not to let her have free reign. But Alermi with a chance to get started here. Stealthy blocking and with meter and burst advantage. Runs in for the throw. It's not going to be burst safe. Yeah, burst the bomber at the right time, but still a monumental task here is Alermi's comeback. Will he manage to get cooking though? OTG Haircar trying to cover his whiffs, but unfortunately Stealthy holding it down back to neutral. Now it's a one-touch scenario.
Yeah, that was also insanely good defense from Stealthy in that sequence, right? Goes for the PRC. Stealthy, like, was expecting the closest to pick up in the air, and when it didn't come, immediately started blocking high because Alermi was already going to the next layer. Was already saying, oh, I'm gonna put my natural overhead here in case you block low on landing. And Stealthy was just like, just one step ahead. Again, it's so hard to pull out new things against top players like this. But I mean, you know, credit where credit's due. Stealthy made out like a bandit on that one.
And one thing that's so phenomenal about Stealthy's defense, not only is it the blocking, it's also his Abare timings are amazing, managing to get out of all kinds of stagger pressure. And that simultaneous feeling of not being able to open someone up without committing, but getting hit every time you do commit makes it really scary in bracket to play against someone.
Oh yeah, and it's just like every little hit, every pixel of HP you lose just starts to like wane on your conscience.
There it is again. Yeah, perfect Abare timing there from Stealthy, not letting anything slip, closing out the round.
Yep. That's a patented Axel 2K. That's been since day one. You gotta know how to use that. Ooh, okay.
We're out of there.
Yeah, I think Alermi wanted to 6P, but like the timing on it wasn't quite right. I think it was holding left and hit punch, and then just got 5P and it ended up whiffing. But I mean, either way, I think Stealthy was in for the block on the long haul to get out of that corner.
Stealthy with a phenomenal double jump air to air there.
Yeah, good.
And another air throw. That's going to be it.
Yeah, that should just confirm from here.
Nice combo coming out from Stealthy to go up 2-1 in the set.
Yeah, comboing off the air throw RC. Very, very solid stuff. Taking advantage back in the set. Off to, you know, you got off to a good start. Had like the right foot planted, but I mean, I feel like Stealthy is just kind of winning the marathon in this case. Oh, that's going to get burst off immediately.
Yeah, very good. And a 6H coming out from Stealthy, maybe trying to catch a high jump there.
Still, I think Alermi's playing a little bit too reserved once he gets close. But, I mean, maybe it's partially data. Okay.
There we go. Nice close slash pickup off the counter hit 6B. Big chance here to get some Oki going.
Yep. Ooh. Slight flub. I think maybe just thought the Badman was going to be enough to get the wall splat already, but still getting pickups, still getting mix going.
Amazing blocks again from Stealthy, but still keeping the offense here with Milia. Not going to have enough meter and run straight in with a grab again. These callouts from Stealthy are just on point. Going for a throw bait there. Alermi not falling for it. Matching the correct time, but another drop, unfortunately.
Yeah, and a reversal super recognized the situation just got a little too scrambly and just said, okay, I can just take something out. I'm willing to take a risk. You had another round in the tank anyway, so you're not really worried about it. I really like that pick from Stealthy. Oh my god, just jumped right into his arms.
Amazing space coverage by Stealthy, making it really hard to be approached from Milia, especially from the air. There we go. This is going to be a big damage if you don't blow the burst. Yeah, even with the burst, got like half Milia's HP off all that.
Yeah, and it's really starting to put Elurmi's back against the wall here. Tournament life on the line. Ooh, crosses over, gets that jump he, but not afraid to keep pressing. Stealthy knows how far he can take this.
2S anti-air, a little bit of a drop there, but it should be okay. Stealthy up an insane amount of resources here and blocks without having to commit any resources as well. It's one hit away for Stealthy.
Yeah, ooh, what a good pickup. Okay, all right, that looked, okay, we saw eyes of what like Elurmi wanted to do in that last sequence, I felt like there was some like, you could see the pieces being put together, but you know, it's been a long day, it's been some long tournaments. If some of those go flub, it happens, you know?
Yep. Yeah, and Elurmi having been here for a long time now.
Yeah, Elurmi was here early.
So shout outs to him, giving our players rides, transporting them, enhancing the local experience. Definitely a good player and a great individual.
Yeah, absolutely. Elurmi out at 7th, still in the money for today. So
How do you say that?
Looks like we're running our next loser set.
yeah, we got our next loser set: Avian versus Shiny Espeon. The two newcomers to top 8 here, other than Stealthy, of course, but the two newcomers to Fullerton Fights that made it out. Elurmi, just a reminder, you're in the money. Yeah.
I could be mistaken, but I think this might be a Bridget mirror match, actually.
Oh, really?
I am not 100% certain. I believe Shiny Espeon co-mains Biken and Bridget.
Yeah, we saw Shiny Espeon's Bridget earlier, but I have not had the pleasure of watching any of Avian's matches yet.
I'm not 100% sure, but I believe Avian is also a Bridget player, so
Also-
Bridget mirror could be pretty interesting.
Yeah, I will say, Avian has a shirt, I don't know if chat can read it. Avian's shirt just says Sunday Local, which is so baller. I don't know where you got a shirt that said Sunday Local, but why are you that prepared for a Sunday tournament?
What a fit, what a fit.
That goes so hard.
That's the best fit in the venue.
No, I like Shive. I'm dying.
You take those.
I've been here since 1, taking you motherfuckers here. Oh my god.
Oh man. No, that shirt goes hard.
I know. I kind of want to ask where they got it.
Yeah, right? Like, dude, I'm so curious. Does Avian have like
Fullerton Fights merch?
Yeah, dude,
the
win.
scene.
We gotta get that going. But I was gonna say, does Avian have like shirts for every day of the week and just says local afterwards? And so when they're like picking their laundry out, they're just like, oh, I'm gonna like, that's
No,
it's a Sunday?
Tuesdays.
Yeah,
Tuesday
I got the Tuesday local
Yeah.
shirt.
Oh yeah. We come to Coliseum, Contender Coliseum Fridays. So that's a local Friday.
Yeah,
It's a
you gotta
Friday.
have your Friday local shirt for that one.
Of course.
Wednesday night fights, you gotta have your Wednesday shirts.
Rest in peace. We can hope.
I said it once, I said it before, it has been a long time goal of mine.
I told you.
Are you guys button checking? Button check?
All right.
Okay, make it a button check. Make it a button check, because stream lost audio.
The PlayStation controller cuts audio sometimes. The PlayStation controller cuts audio sometimes. It's all good. We can fix it. When's there we go.
I'm gonna alt tab real quick.
Daniel, what's the split? 2% for 7th and 1%.
2 with the one. Like 8%. It's written down at the front if you really want.
Okay, there you go. You guys should have audio back now. Yeah. Okay, there we go. All right, cool.
Prophecy came true. Bridget Mirror.
Yeah, no. Well, all I was going to say is the long-term goal since not since I started, but since a good while now. But if we can get into a bigger venue, and Tuesdays will eventually. I do eventually want to turn it into the next Wednesday night fights. That's the idea. That's the goal. That's a long term. Start adding. I'm just gonna add one fighting game at a time until I don't know, until we outgrow the venue and we need a bigger venue. God, I miss ESEA so bad. Santa Ana ESA? Oh.
ESA was a great org. It's unfortunate what happened.
Nah.
Well, they put on great activities.
They put on some good events.
I don't know much about the internals.
They put on some good events.
As a competitor, I'll put it that way.
Yeah. All right. But
looking like Avian on the yellow Bridget, Shiny Espeon on the white and green.
Yeah, rocking the like carrot Bridget as said earlier, because you gotta got like the green skirt and that orange hair.
And this could end up being one of those matchups, one of those mirror matchups where it's very much a whoever gets knocked down first situation.
Yeah, you know, it's actually kind of interesting, right? Because, you know, you always talk about like, oh, like you know, the quote-unquote sword characters of this game. Like, I kind of feel like, at least in the Bridget mirror, they are kind of the same way. They both have to respect each other's normals just as much. So they're like, well, I'm not gonna just like swing to control because she's thinking the exact same thing.
Right, and she can whip punish herself from like across the universe.
Yeah.
So that's one thing to consider. And also, of course, you know, have to deal with her own amazing mobility and backdash and 2K. All those are things to consider in the mirror match. So every mirror match is extremely volatile in my experience. So there's a 6P coming out.
I don't think it's smart to have one of the biggest Bridget hitters on the mic here.
I can be impartial.
Chasing in for that close
Gonna
head.
hold a 50-50 here. Slow RC, yep, that makes it a true 50-50. We managed to block, but mashing on negative frames gets our turn back. Avia picking up a storm here.
Yeah, just kind of locked in the corner. You know, nickel and dime you for all the for all you got. I mean, that was just.
I feel like Bridget is really good at holding.
We're getting a character swap, yeah. It's probably going to be the bike and swap for Shiny Espeon, I imagine, not wanting to play a full set of that. Oh, it's May.
What?
May. Perhaps I was wrong.
No.
Actually, not 100% sure if it was a bike and co-main. It might have been a May co-main.
Okay.
And the yellow alt pick as well. It's an alt on alt.
I know that kid.
All right. All right.
We need a nerf.
May in top 8.
Don't nerf me. It's the only way
I don't know if this is like. All right, never mind. I don't know what we're doing anymore. I was about to say, I don't know how real the Bridget is. Maybe it's like a matchup pick specifically. No, there's no way. There's no way.
You can't do that against Bridget.
There's no way. We don't want to play anymore.
Art of Confusion. It was in Sun Tzu's Art of War. There we go. Wake up.
Oh my God, what a throw. What are we doing? This is not a May. What do I...
We're gonna see another 3K. I
We have
guarantee
to.
that. That's gonna be the use of this 50.
Oh my gosh. This
One way or another, it's gonna happen.
No, I don't know what this is anymore. We just tried to raw ass dolphin. I respect it. 3K.
You're doing a nice job
Okay.
of keeping Shiny Espeon locked down. Not allowed to get anything started here.
Yeah, and you know what? I kind of respect Avian DPing there, right? Like, with what you've seen from this May in this round alone, you should just DP this. Just DP her. We don't know how real it is.
On their offense. That's not happening.
Sometimes you gotta test them real quick. Oh my God, we got to burst twice in the same round.
Oh, in the 6H whip, that could have been big for Shiny Espeon here. Has to burn some meter to FD, so not quite building to 50. And to baby.
Yeah,
I find
rocking it.
incredibly criminal that the match is still that close despite those blunders. In the first half.
Yeah, that was closer than it felt like it should have been. But I mean, maybe it's chaos theory, right? It's like I don't know what the May is. I don't know what I'm doing. So how is my opponent supposed to know what I'm doing?
Avian knows what's up though. They're IBing Dolphin and they're running really good options.
Yup.
I don't think Espeon is very.
Oh, wow. May's crouch actually going under that. That's a huge punish.
Not the most. You kind of didn't get the counter hit that you want. You really want to counter hit in the air so that way you get that like ground bounce, but still doing okay for now.
Yeah, missing the kill on the wall stick. Doesn't matter. Another 3K comes out.
That one we had meter for. That one we had meter for.
That one was fine. Will we see it round start? That's the question. I actually can't believe
I cannot believe what I am seeing. There is no way.
And I will say, Bridget is one of the best characters at shutting down chaotic playstyles. She's so versatile, and she puts you in true 50-50s. You cannot scum your way out of a Bridget 50-50.
And
Believe me, I've tried plenty.
I have tried many a time.
As a resident scumbag, I have tried many times to get out of that.
And she just has such a good access to just like, I am controlling what you're doing buttons. That like, you have to kind of respect her at all moments. Oh, the slowdown on the RC actually kind of made that a little awkward.
And then there's always this fear factor of May, and that's exactly why you're at risk of dying off any little hit like that. A counter hit Dolphin catches a backdash by the looks of it and just closes out the round immediately. Especially against Bridget, you're gonna die.
How did Shiny win that?
I kind of went into a trance during most of that.
Right?
I saw a dolphin land, and then the rest was history.
I swear I heard like I swear Espeon knows like Parish song, and they both were just destined to die. Like, you just died first for whatever reason. I have no idea how we got a win out of that. You know what? Maybe they're just playing on a cerebral level that I'm just too simple-minded to understand.
Dolphin to anti-air roll there, not bad at all.
This is such degenerate gameplay. I can't get hyped for this.
The throw.
Hit Dolphins coming out.
DP. Yeah, again. Oh!
The combo and the first block. This is a massive swing.
YRC?
YRC is invaded. Another 3K comes out. It whiffs. A nice punish. Now you have to hold at least a few 50-50s. One more hit here.
Yup. And an RC.
Doesn't opt for the true 50-50, at least. I can explain that RPS later. Actually, I'm not going to nerd it out, but going for the fast RC. But it's going to pay off. We're keeping our meter. And there's the baby.
Yup. Oh, okay, but you're going to have to empty it out for another one. How do we...
This is scary.
Yeah, this is the longest two players have been at 2 HP this entire time. Kill. Just kill. Just kill. Stop. Just take your combo.
Don't reset.
Stop trying to reset.
Least resetted Bridget.
I swear Espeon used Confuse Ray or something like that on Avian. I don't know what is going on.
Anti-air missed there a little bit. Shiny Espeon. Here we go. Set up again. We're going to have roll the 50-50 here. No, managed to get out. May with amazing aerial mobility. Bridget matching it just as well, though.
Ooh, okay.
I can't believe I'm saying
RS
this, but I'm
connect.
actually rooting for Bridget.
The PRC. Ooh, even got like a little drift back on it for an extra overhead there. Hold through. This should be a game for Avian.
Scooter versus 3K. Whose neutral skip wins? And it ended up just being both players chickening out, and of course, that means the player with more resources comes out on top.
I can't believe I'm getting hyped for Bridget. Not hyped for Bridget, I'm rooting for Bridget.
Everyone can
Times are
change,
strange.
Ailerby. Yeah, everyone can change.
No, it's just that this May is just undeserving of love.
Let them cook.
I'll be honest with you. I am so lost. You know what? Maybe we don't have newcomers anymore. Maybe that's what I'm learning. I'm happy with everyone that attends Though and Tuesdays and Fullerton Fights.
Entrance cap.
I'm not saying that the individual person playing is undeserving of love, but this character and the tendencies it promotes is undeserving of love. I think Shiny Espeon is legitimately a really great player. I played him in bracket. But man, this character encourages some real dumb shit.
And you know what I mean? Avian has apparently wanted to put a stop to it.
Avian cooks. I think they went unseeded. They're from NorCal, I believe, and they're pretty good at Bridget from what I've seen.
Yeah, Avian's doing a pretty nice job here of managing to keep Shiny Espeon locked down, which is your one job as Bridget in this matchup. You really don't want to give them a chance to get in there to get hit. Big lead here, but it is May. 1-3K, 1-3K RC, and you're down pretty much to probably 20% remaining HP.
Oh yeah, no, the right hit can always kill. Oh, the blocks, RC, trying to bait the burst.
A good adaptation there coming out from Avian, knowing that last time we bit on the YRC. Has to hold a 50-50 here, chooses to burst.
That was the worst RC to bait a burst, and then like just zero setup, get counter hit. You get the throw, you can't OTG too far.
Surely. There's no way.
Oh, okay.
Avian playing slow here.
That could have been it!
God,
We BRC! Okay, alright, whatever.
What is that coming out from the two invaders here from Socal and NorCal?
I don't know if chat can hear it, but our production, Reapermeister, is a May player, and when that 6H connected and didn't kill, Reaper actually screamed. I haven't heard him scream about a Guilty Gear match in my entire life. I was like, kill that fucker! Reaper did the Steve Harvey impression where he's just like, kill!
I am a little thankful for the swap, though. I think that set ended up being a little crazier than the Bridget mirror.
Yeah, that was something, all right. All right.
Moving over to winners now, we're gonna get.
Where's Nubenheimer? All right.
Thank you.
This is a timeless SoCal classic. Axel
Oh, yeah.
versus Nago action. They've gone pretty back and forth, but historically Nubenheimer has the edge by a little bit, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, Nubenheimer has been through it today. Got to winners finals, then to grand finals in Street Fighter. Had some close sets, but couldn't clutch it, or couldn't really put it all together against Speed Kicks. So, you know, fell in Street Fighter, still took home second in that tournament, and that's a full, like, 70-person tourney run that you did.
Slash was this monthly here for Street Fighter or for Strive. Some of the finest talent this country has ever seen.
Yeah. This is effectively a SoCal regional. Like, at this point, I can't think of who we're missing.
Strive, really. I'd say Dende is probably the big one that we haven't seen, but maybe that will change in the future. Who knows? I miss the days of no Nubenheimer and no Redditto, and I just pull up and I take my check and I go home.
It's tough out here when we get some good people, huh?
Yep. But you love to see the scene growing. Our scene growing at a very steady pace, including today. An amazing number of entrants. Some notable players here. And even people from pretty far coming out, which you love to see.
A lot. We had some NorCal rep. I think somebody said that like a couple of players flew in from like Chicago. And,
Seriously?
Yeah, a couple of Tekken players I think came in from Chicago. I don't know if it was true, but I think the Tekken devs ended up showing up. Tekken 8 was here.
I saw some Tekken 8
Yeah, they had Tekken 8 setups.
What the deal was.
Yeah, they brought Tekken 8 to the venue, so that was going on off stream. A lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, we actually had Anakin here tonight. Anakin, as far as I'm aware, is arguably the best player NA for Tekken.
Yeah.
So, some very strong talent out here, and of course Speed Kicks, known as one of the best Hwarungs in Tekken as well. So some very strong talent.
Yeah, super cool to see Speed Kicks come out. We had a ton of really good talent. It was kind of funny because like I was like, I'm gonna make a little trailer thing just to like promote the monthly. It'll be fun.
Trailer, by the way.
Thank you. And I did so much better than I thought it was going to do, and I kept looking at the entrance going, we didn't put a cap on this.
I did share it with many individuals.
I appreciate it. Get the word out. Bring the locals back to SoCal.
Yep, and that's the path that we have to make. This tournament, this region, still missing a major. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Who knows what we're cooking up? This is the way it happens. Real grassroots tournaments like this are what defines the FGC. So we're of course very thankful to the TOs for it.
Hey, thank you. I'd love for it to be me, but right now it's about the players. Right now it's about Trevor Sue and Nubenheimer himself.
NBNHMR. Trevor getting started here. Still low blood on Nubenheimer, so looking for an opening to get in there.
We got away with 5K, 5D. That was awesome.
Conditioning. It's just conditioning.
It's gotta be. It's called layers. You wouldn't get it. It's top player shit.
Yeah. But Trevor has a full bar here, and with high blood on Nago, this should be all but over. The reason why is because when Axel has meter, he can threaten some very damaging conversions, but more importantly, he can always keep himself safe.
Yeah.
Which allows him to cover every single angle with a very strong Axel like Trevor behind him.
Yeah, having access to BRCs like that and just being able to keep yourself safe, even Winter Mantis, things like that, any big risk you take for that little bit of extra HP you need, always able to be taken. Speaking of taken, we're going to take our lead from the corner here. Trevor Sue backing it out.
You can see how fast this match turned around. Nubenheimer was in the driver's seat, but Trevor Sue gets out on high blood, and that's why this matchup can be a bit of a struggle for Nago. But of course, if you get hit by any of those 50-50s, you're as good as dead.
Yeah, one of the things I was talking about a lot with seeding was people were surprised that Nubenheimer was seeded 3rd for the tournament. But, I mean, there's the 2 best Axels in this region, in the state.
In the world.
That are both here. Trevor Sue
I mean, I honestly believe that we get. Yeah, speaking of the devil, there's game one going to Trevor Sue.
Game one going to Trevor Sue.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, it is genuinely two insanely prominent axles, and not that Neubenheimer can't beat them. I think even Neubenheimer has a winning record over Stealthy, but it's not an easy matchup. And it's definitely worth investigating both ends. I mean, we're seeing it now. Maybe it's tired, maybe it's, hasn't played against a lot of axles recently. Call it what you will. I'm calling a Trevor Sue pickup right now.
But post-slash starters is how it begins. Neubenheimer opting to keep the corner. It doesn't pay off. Trevor times his Abare. Unfortunately drops the kill, but we have such a huge lead here. 1-5P, 1 anything. Making a comeback against Trevor is incredibly difficult.
Oh yeah.
The most airtight player I've ever played, and I played him a lot.
Yeah, and airtight, you can say even to a fault, but it's so hard to even find the holes in his armor when he just decides, no, I'm just gonna chill for a bit. I'm gonna make you work for any little opening you can possibly get.
Exactly, and watch it happen right here. If we don't get opened up here, yep. High blood Nago against Trevor Sue. This is a nightmare scenario. Basically, the only thing Trevor Sue is looking out for is to not get clipped by that 5H. Otherwise, Neubenheimer does not have a plan here. But an amazing recognition. Actually, 5H punish Renson 8 there, I believe. Very, very impressive stuff. But will it matter is the question.
Sickles flashing, gets a block on that one. That's a lot of blood. The 5K connecting, yeah. The 5K connects, but it's it's not like a hit you can connect, because I think Beyblade would have whiffed there, but even then, with that high of blood, I don't know if you could have gotten all the way through.
We're getting a character swap to Happy Chaos. I have never seen Neubenheimer be 100% serious about swapping in tournament to this character.
Yeah, so
this is a first.
Yeah, this is definitely a first. I know for a little while in season 1, Trevor Sue brought out a Happy Chaos, messed around with it, backed off of it. Are we getting a Fullerton Fights first of the Neubenheimer Happy Chaos?
Neubenheimer is such a talented player. You cannot write him off on any character, and he actually does, I can guarantee you, have some Chaos experience. He understands how to play this character, even if he doesn't mean it.
Yeah, I mean, let's see it. Scout is out with that 2S, is gonna get avoided out there. A little bit of air stall. Oh, what? Oh, that looked real.
Crazy side switch. And Neubenheimer now with the corner pressure, getting started here. Ooh, the tap dust whiffs, unfortunately. That is not knockout tap dust, my friend.
Yeah, didn't quite dash deep enough. I think reloaded one too many bullets, and then the whole rhythm of the combo kind of fell off. But tries to get up there with that 6H, no dice, pulled in, good IBs, and the punish. Okay.
Trevor's coverage is just so good. Recognizing the tap dust is coming, a beautiful throw.
That's a lot of tap dust. All right, you got one in round one. Let's stop pushing it. There is no need for the third tap dust in one round.
A little bit of unfamiliarity shining through there. Neubenheimer dropping the combo and his resources. We'll see what he can do. But this is looking like Trevor Sue absolutely in the driver's seat. Coverage is just phenomenal of every single approach Neubenheimer wants. This is really his one chance to get in here, but a little bit of blood pressure here. And Trevor Sue, of course, known for his amazing defense. This is going to be a hard position to win from.
Yeah, got to put some bullets away. Still getting IVs while reloading bullets is crazy. But you got enough to work with now. It's just about not running out that danger time.
Yep, Neubenheimer on full meter here. Finds the tap dust again.
It's just 5Ds. Also, we're blocking the super, so.
Super is baited. We force Trevor Sue to RC here. Finds the air throw.
Yeah, and I love that from Trevor Sue. We delaying the PRC there so that you know you're going to confirm the air grab off of it.
And Neubenheimer is cooking up something foul here with that super PRC. That's going to be it. Yeah, Trevor Sue manages to bring it home very clean. 3-0 up to winner's finals.
Yeah, 3-0 on a handshake. Again, that's why, that's why that match, Neubenheimer kind of had a really tough bracket here, right? Is cool, you got knocked out by an Axel. Unfortunately, you're gonna go to the loser's end, and provided you beat Avian, there's very likely to be a Stealthy waiting for you in the wings.
This could be a double Axel elimination incident.
It could be, and that's never the way you want to go. But let's not count our chickens before they hatch, because we got one more of our top 8 matches starting off this winner's side. Redditto versus Meeks. I'm sure Redditto was thinking about fighting a different Nago on the way up here, but Meeks is the one sitting in winner's finals
I can
side still.
guarantee you that Redditto is extremely happy right now because Nubenheimer has to overcome potentially 2 of the best axles, not just in Socal, not just in California, not just in NA, in the world.
In the world.
And that is a very hard matchup to gap, I will tell you. And so that means, on the contrary, Redditto is super happy that he will potentially have to fight one of those 2 axles. That's a matchup that he's very comfortable in, a matchup that Ram is very favored in. But first, he's got to get through Meeks.
Yeah.
President Nago and Giga Homie, I might add.
Oh yeah, no, Redditto and Meeks are both like hardcore homies, both Riverside. This is a little bit of a Riverside rumbler.
But Sword's actually given up. Redditto not opting to spend meter on his offense to bring back the Swords, ends up not getting punished too hard for it.
Yeah, and I'm really curious to see how Meeks is going to stack up against a top player like this, right? Because Meeks is coming off a little bit of a hiatus, but it's been looking very solid since his return. So, you know, what does the break bring you, right? Sometimes breaks you can come back so strong, thinking about new options and really redefining yourself. So, well, you know, unfortunately, reversal supers stay reversal supers,
That's
no matter
right.
how long you don't play.
Rams will not redefine themselves with regard to reversal supers. I promise you that. Meeks did not opt to burn meter to get a throw or a kill attempt on the throw. Instead, keeps it in case Redditto wanted to burst, but finds the first round nonetheless.
Yeah, and you know what? Played it well, right? You're like, I'm gonna go for this mix. I'll hold on to my meter just for it. Getting that round on the board, that's gonna be punishable. Ooh,
No combo, too high blood to commit to anything there.
Yeah, because you can't even get to a blood pop like in combo for that round. Oh, good IB.
Meeks choosing to go with the safe jump here. Yep, nice IBs by Redditto, forcing the Fukio, and now we're gonna be on really high blood.
Yeah, and I really like that Meeks.
Just under enough to pop. Did you catch that?
Yeah, it was a mere pixel. Locked into the corner again with the IBs to reverse a throw. RC trying to bait the burst. Gets it out the 5K.
Nago just so hard to burst there, and Meeks correctly layering his offense and his combos takes game 1 over Redditto.
Yeah, we might be seeing Meeks do something that we have never seen before.
And I just want to say, by the way,
yes, go on.
the last few times that Redditto has encountered Nubenheimer, it's been Redditto on top, including from loser side grands multiple times. So it's certainly not a matchup issue. Redditto is a master of
Yeah, I think the last 2 Fullerton fights, Redditto was one of the people that eliminated Nubenheimer, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right, yeah. And Redditto is just such a monster in neutral, but let's not count our eggs before they hatch. As we were saying a minute ago, Redditto is getting started here with some brutal metered offense coming in. This is going to be so hard to block everything. You don't commit the burst here. That's going to be round 2.
Yeah. Taking that away. I feel like that is also a Redditto staple, is like, you know, maybe loses game 1, but just comes back so strong. And it's not even like, I always feel like when I'm watching Redditto, it's not even like you're like, oh, it's so explosive, oh, it's so kooky, like it's, you know, like he's taking such huge risk. No, he just like genuinely downloads you. He hits transform, knows all your moves, has all of your abilities, your same type coverage, and he's just like, yeah, okay, I got this.
Yep, that is that signature top player quality, adaptability, one of the most important things in a set. So it's going to be really important for Meeks to stay level-headed, understand that it's okay, these kinds of games happen, we can get right back in there. Hold a 50-50, yep. Has to blow the burst because Ditto is correct here, and finds a counter hit on the third bar slash here.
Yep, tried to get a bait on the burst there, but I don't think Redditto has any incentive to be bursting there. Trying to bait out a YRC, still holding on. Ooh, I like that. Kept that 50% tension just for the extra layer of, I'm gonna go for the IB, I'm gonna go for throw. If you've caught on by now, you are going to backdash it so I can hold the PRC for it. I really, really like that.
Yep,
I would
layer 2 from our players here, we'd love to see it.
I would kind of like to see Meeks go the layer deeper more aggressively, but I respect that you're going for it, and you know you're trying to hedge your bets, right?
We're seeing Meeks do actually a really nice job of catching fuzzy timings here. That's why sometimes Ditto is getting hit on breakup by his close slashes, and you know there's no backdash or anything. I believe that is Meeks altering his timing to correctly play around some advanced defensive options. Very important if you're going to be playing against a top player. But unfortunately, a minute ago we dropped a combo on the wall. We're right back in there. Low blood and meter. Yeah, give it up.
Ooh.
Is that gonna
yeah, that works. That hits.
Okay.
I think it's a little too far to get the super animation, but when you only need that one more hit, it does lock them out of burst as well. Backdash out.
Yeah, Meeks with some low blood offense here. Let's see what we get started. Ditto not biting on any frame traps so far.
Yeah, the FD is pushing just Nago a little bit too far. Oh my god!
Bite, what a
The
read
Meeks
from Meeks.
special!
And an incredible shift here. Meeks now suddenly in the driver's seat out of nowhere.
I'm sure there's players in every region that will say they invented Wake Up Bite, but I swear Meeks was the first person I saw doing Wake Up Bite or like block a wire or get hit by wire seat and bite. He just kind of, it's eyes of a young Meeks that I first knew, and I'm really excited to see it again right now. But Redditto not as much.
There potentially. Yeah, and Redditto gets in there with the meter. Immediate kill lockdown there on that normal hit record. So goodbye.
Yeah, Calvados. Just gonna take you for all you're worth right now. And we go to last round here. I kind of feel like this is for a little bit of momentum in the set. Yeah, that's good.
Absolutely. Yeah, game 3 often determines the outcome of sets. In my opinion, as a competitor, it is the most important game.
Uh-oh, it chased down the throw.
There, yep. And here we go. Meeks on the back end now has to defend against Ram corner pressure. Do you decide to commit to something, or do you let her generate the meter? Tries to 6P. The 6H there, not quite in time, and Ditto not finishing off Meeks. There is a little bit of a chance here.
Yeah, kind of an awkward situation. Not able to really do more with the amount of like, you know, you got kind of an awkward hit, and you weren't sure if you had time for super. So you know, I kind of get why why it didn't go that way, but Redditto will always clean up that situation.
And you can see these adaptations coming through here. Redditto doing such a good job of just calling out exactly what you're thinking when you're in the corner. And Meeks with a little bit of adaptation of his own, not representing throw that much until now. Amazing back throw from Ditto. Great recognition, knew exactly the string Meeks was going for.
Yep, just about that pattern recognition. Going for the Mortabata to get these plus frames. It's a next hit wins. Yeah.
Unblockable.
It's so hard. Unreactable. You just kind of have to guess.
Happen. Yeah. Now Redditto potentially on a point deciding the set. Burst advantage against Nago. Putting him in the corner is really all it takes from here as well.
Ooh, that close S going the wrong way. That close S going the right way could have been a huge swing. We do find a counter hit for it there though.
Nice burst safe combo coming out from Meeks. A good conversion for a lot of damage here. Potentially finding a way back into this.
Yeah, you definitely want to stay afloat here, and you know, this is your brief head above water before you get pushed down under.
This could be a certified back throw incident, or it could be Ditto. Business as usual, finding an amazing throw. Now Rem, metered corner pressure. The question is, will Meeks burn anything to get out of it? He doesn't need to. Finds another defensive throw. A crack in Ditto's offense. Very rare.
Yeah, I think that looked like a slight flub from Redditto on that like double jump K. Like I think we were going for a double overhead of a different variety. We didn't want to touch the ground, but once we did, it kind of fell apart, and Meeks is just taking you for all you're worth. You give a mouse a cookie right now.
He goes for the instant overhead. It actually comes out, doesn't connect for whatever reason. I don't think that was blocked. Was it too early? I have no idea. Nonetheless, metered offense coming in from Nago. It's really one more hit and you have to hold a 50-50 for your life. The question is, can Ditto find a way around it? Can he play his advanced neutral game? Now corner pressure with Meteor. Meeks defending correctly.
Oh.
And jump H actually takes it.
Yeah, the helm splitter jumped up above the explosion, brought it down, and suddenly we're looking at a game 5. I mean, that speaks volumes to how ready Meeks is, right? Just one little mistake, your top player, your favorite top player can make these mistakes too. You just have to be good enough to punish them for it.
Here we go with Ditto burning the meter to grab his sword back. We're gonna generate another one off this sword toss. The question is, what's it gonna be? What's gonna be the mix-up? Not even opting to go for it. A little bit of throw bait there.
Wow, that just killed.
Ditto's so good at playing the game of reacting to IBs and flipping, making it so hard to defend against his Rekka pressure.
Yep. Wow, what an awareness to get that trade and know you can keep your turn going so hard. Meeks not wanting to let off the gas pedal even for a minute. But unfortunately, the more you press the gas...
God. Half HP right there.
Ooh, that 5K whipping. Oh, that could be it. RC, yeah.
Yep.
You're forced to burst there. Calvados is going to kill, but Redditto, I felt like was made to work for it. Meeks punished as hard as you can, just swung every time as hard as you could, but just not quite able to close it out in the end.
Yeah, a little bit of a drop once we found that bite and we were in. A little tiny alteration to that timeline could have meant something very different. Meeks going forth with an amazing showing, still in the bracket, of course, on loser side, going to be going off against Stealthy. So another one of those examples of Axel Nago. We see that matchup quite a bit around here.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Meeks running up against Stealthy, who I believe, if I'm not mistaken, who was it that knocked Trevor into losers earlier? Was it?
It was Stealthy.
It was Stealthy?
Yeah,
okay, yes, it was in their ditto.
Axel mirror. Which
That's right. Oh, that's right.
They played that mirror
Yeah, it
at
was on-
majors, by the way. They always end up running into one another.
It's gotta
A
happen.
bit of a bummer.
I mean, that's always the thing. Is like, you know, it's like you don't want to fight your carpool, you don't want to fight your homies, but then eventually you make it so far in your bracket where you're like, well, I guess I have to. Like,
Inevitable, right? Yeah, and a lot of these top players, they have a strong sense of community, so it's quite interesting because I can tell you many top players practice with many other top players. So bracket matches are never layer 1.
No.
They start from at least layer 3 to get on it, and so high level play combined with that, it makes it so interesting to watch. But before we get to any of that, first, Nubenheimer has to get through Avian, our pretty strong Bridget Invader from here. Nago Bridget, Nubenheimer Avian.
all right. But we keep it going. Also, shoutouts to Avian. Actually, I didn't like put 2 and 2 together, but the last time I actually saw Avian was at Slashback. Avian was doing commentary with me, not with me specifically, but we were on the commentary roster for Slashback. So
That's awesome. What day was Slashback, and did Avian have the corresponding local shirt?
it was on a Sunday, and I didn't check.
Oh, wait, it was on a Sunday.
So I want to know, or no, it was on a Saturday. Our block was on a Saturday, I think. Actually, that might not be true. I don't know. It might have been on a Sunday. Somebody could check the VOD and tell me I'm right. But right now,
God, amazing reaction from Nubenheimer. So ready for it.
Yup.
Here we go, metered offense. Yep, that is actually a valid option. Throw there, that will beat the strike close slash from Nago, meaning Nago has to commit to 5P, a lower reward option to make that a true 50-50.
Yeah, and Red Risk already starting to get built up here, but we got the meter. Ooh, the throw.
Yeah,
we could have
good knowledge,
RC'd
good
that.
reactions. Backdash BRC from Nubenheimer, but
Okay.
unfortunately, it looks like an accidental press during the backdash means that your aerial looks stuck.
Yep. Sometimes you just get held up real quick. Oh my God! I just took that yo-yo on the chin and said, "But what if 5H? What if I just didn't care?"
Nubenheimer actually anti-airing with 6H back there too. Yeah, very, very good neutral from here. Nubenheimer going for some crazy baits. Nubenheimer has this very interesting quality about him where he's one of the most solid players, incredible neutral and defense, and he can flip a switch and go stupid.
Oh yeah, that's like I feel like the Nago way, right? Is like every Nago starts, they want to play the character stupid, and then they like try to rein it in, and it takes like getting to that higher level to be like, no, we can do both. You gotta be able to do both.
Of course, and yeah, Nubenheimer is like the epitome of Nago, so
Yeah.
he's very great at personifying that, and his great defense shining through there and managing to come from a very losing position and bring it back to a final round.
Yep, and not afraid to press on that 2K as well. Getting some good action started up here. Always staying so beautifully out of Bridget's range. That is like one thing that like is maybe like I feel like a lot of players really struggle to replicate exactly what Nubenheimer did there, right? Pay attention to all of his Fukios. When he is Fukioing back, he is staying exactly outside of 4S and 5H range. He's not just giving Bridget a turn for free. He's saying, no. Take your step forward before you swing, because I can 6P, I can buttons you back out. I just have to respect where your limits lie. And Nubenheimer's doing such a good job of showing that.
Yeah, look at that. Tip of the 5H range. Nubenheimer has such good positioning, reacting to his own IBs, and rather reacting to his own moves, getting IB'd. The perfect amount of blood management there. Nubenheimer now getting a massive payout. Finds the wall splat, and this is going to be very low blood as well. Nubenheimer in a great spot here.
Yeah, brings it out. BRC is gonna get stifled on the way in, and an RC just to take the last little bit. Avian, I feel like, really needs to find a foothold.
Yeah, Nubenheimer seems to be so far ahead right now, not only in gameplay, not only in his position, but also in terms of what he's expecting on the offense, what he's thinking at, where he's at in the opposing player's head. Very smart decision back there to go for the bite. You had meter to RCA anyway and finds the kill. And you can just see Nubenheimer ready to expect everything. Yep, reacts high, So that setup, I'm gonna go Nurge for a second here.
Go for it.
But if Bridget decides to commit to fast RC scooter mix, she has to back RC for the high option, and that is just teaming on the edge of reactable. And for a player like Neubenheimer, they're going to react if you don't do the slow RC version, which is a true 50-50. And so they hold down, which is unreactable, and react high. And just that knowledge alone leads Neubenheimer to get to a winning position here. Amazing defense.
Yeah, played out that corner situation, like, you know, with just knowledge, right? And knowledge will deliver you. Knowing is half the battle.
Nonetheless, we might see a neutral skip here from Bridget. 50 meter, and there it is immediately, and off for the slow RC this time. Yep, true 50-50.
Yep.
Potentially an adaptation there.
Yeah, but you had the burst for it, so you're okay. Ooh, can't quite pick up the OTG with that second 5H. But it's so scary from here.
Yeah, now within chip range of any Nago normal, so you cannot afford to block anything.
Ooh.
Yep, jump back, the nice JS to catch the roll there, and Neubenheimer just looking so dominant so far.
Yeah, really, really. I feel like Avian is kind of like backed up and is trying to like reassess things, but even in the moments where you're reassessing and you're trying new things, Neubenheimer's seen the playbook already. He's played against so many Bridgets in his life that he just knows, he knows so much of this. So while you're learning, I mean, I'll be honest, Neubenheimer's the one taking you to school right now. Oh!
A little bit of mistiming, or I'm not entirely sure why that whiffed, to be honest. I thought that setup the way Neubenheimer did it was guaranteed maybe a little early, and so the bite not accurate yet.
Yeah, I thought the range might be slightly too far away, but either way, I mean, Avian's starting to cook up a little bit, and as soon as I say that, just ripped away.
Yeah, immediate 6P there in the scramble from Neubenheimer, recognizing that that's pretty much Avian's only option at that spacing to do something that is 6Pable.
Finds a nice connection there. Okay, so I will say, I really like that Avian is readjusting where they're standing when they're playing, right? Like right here. So much of that is saying, no. The way I have to contain you is not by pressing the buttons, but by just being in range to press them. Neubenheimer will give the respect over if he's in range. Avian just kind of took a little bit to adjust to, oh, Neubenheimer's been picking the distances this whole set. Now that we're adjusting, we're seeing a little bit of offense coming out from Avian.
Yeah, it looks like the meter use there was a little bit flubbed, and that's bound to happen when you're against a player that mental stacks you so much. Even your own offense and muscle memory gets affected. And just like that, as a result, Neubenheimer's going to clean it up.
Yeah.
With a quick 3-0.
And there it is, Neubenheimer. 3-0 and a handshake. I feel like Avian, in those last couple rounds, I felt like I did see eyes of like Avian piecing it together and starting to be like, no, hold on, I can piece this together. There's more to the show here. But just unfortunately not quite able to get it all worked out in time. Best of 5 can be a long time, but even in moments like that, it just starts to dwindle out a bit too quick.
Yep, speed of adaptation is such an important quality in becoming a strong player and becoming a strong competitor, and being able to be a step ahead of the opponent, adapt to their potential adaptations, know what they might be thinking based off what you're doing, and counter the response as a result. And so Neubenheimer, of course, is one of the best in the business at that. But going forward, we have a player that potentially it can't be adapted to, and that would be Stealthy.
Yeah.
Just an endless stream of chaos is this individual.
I speaking of Slashback earlier, I remember when Stealthy walked on top 8, did the Fortnite emote, the like default Fortnite emote, and then tweeted before he started playing his match, I did it. Which is just like the most Stealthy thing. Also, Stealthy, it's very funny to actually have Stealthy here. Stealthy has promised that he would show up to a Fullerton Fights for the past 3 and never made it out. And then every time he would see me, like in Twitch chat, he would be like, by the way, I promise I'm going to the next one. And like he would like ensure me that he was gonna be here. And now that he's here,
he's here.
He's in top 8.
Look at him, there he goes. He's playing our boy Meeks.
And starting off with a little bit of back and forth.
And with these top axles, I just have to say, you have to be a best-in-class Nago to be able to fight these individuals. I mean, super talented players, but the wave dash actually backfiring a little bit there, and now Meeks with his signature back throw incident. But Stealthy finds a way out with DRC.
Yup, finds a nice hit there. Just go for the far S Rekka, get your blood back. I like that 5K. Again, you were talking about that earlier, right? Waiting for fuzzy timings, waiting for jumps, throwing out that 5K a little bit delayed to try to catch. Snapping the wall though. Ooh, yep, that far S. A little bit faster than a lot of Nago's options there.
it's just so hard against Stealthy because it feels like you can't leave any gaps in your offense, which makes you feel like you're never really conditioning him. But his timing on pressing on defense is just so perfect.
Oh my god.
Oh, big setup from Meeks here. Low blood, mix-up chances. Yep, Stealthy fuzzy jumping correctly there. Finds a way out.
Yep. Ooh, kind of an awkward far S to hit, right? You're like, it's too high for you to get the rest of it going, but dropping that 5K is not gonna be a good look. First immediately though. Checking.
Again, yeah. Stealthy correct on the Beyblade. Meeks had blood to Fukio back and frame trap, but once again, Stealthy checking it with the 2K, timing his offense and defense. Perfect.
Oh my god.
Those magnet hands.
Yeah, no, there is definitely, like, Stealthy is playing super, super well, but I feel like so far, every risk that Stealthy has taken, Meeks has been able to like at least get a throw, at least get something off of.
Stealthy going for a little bit of a throw bait there. Meeks bites on it, pulls the trigger on the backdash from Rainwater catching that. Stealthy's up close movement is something else. It is so scary.
Absolutely. Ooh, nice air to air, and he gets
the. No.
He just does. Sometimes you just know. Tapping those 2Ks. Oh, gets up close for a big pickup. Oh my god.
Starter, counter at 6H, yeah, you gotta burst that.
Yeah, that was a really good call out from Meeks though. Calling out the jump and then just doing, oh, no. I'm just gonna Fukio back and put the wall of pain in front of you. Can't bring down the helm splitter. Already just able to get in there and take up that space with that 2S.
Stealthy's so good at exploiting your desperation to get in. Meeks knows that he does not want to commit much blood. 2 more specials basically and he's gonna pop. He does not have room to work with, and Stealthy chokes him out.
Yeah, not opting into the burst there. No, trying to play for those additional rounds. This is definitely feeling like a hard matchup for Meeks. Okay, Meeks.
Adaptation back.
Yeah. You know what? I respect it.
I've never seen that. I've never seen Stealthy get air thrown like that.
Sometimes you gotta air throw the air thrower.
That means that Stealthy is at the very least not living rent-free. He is paying some rent at the moment. Here we go. Meeks with a 50-50 finds the bite, definitely paying some rent. We're in there, and we're a little scared of getting our fuzzy timings caught potentially because Meeks is representing that, allowing him to find that bite. Now back to neutral on low blood. Nice back throw, nice recognition from Stealthy. We've got meter here, and it's going to be a pop.
Yeah, RC tried to, ooh, good timing on the burst. I mean, it's, I'm not gonna say it's too little too late. Wow, what a good call.
Stealthy is so smart. I can't believe that.
I mean, that was like the only right option from there, right? I think the mask went back on before Stealthy had even had to commit to an option off of the Renson.
Yeah, Renson bomb there. Would have clashed with Clone and would have been a punish in favor of Meeks. And so Stealthy calling out Meeks knowing that, essentially. And so that's what happened.
Oh my god, you tried to
charge dust.
You tried to charge dust him to anti-air. That was crazy. Oh, pickup. Oh, and Meeks is in.
Yep, a good burst
again
from Meeks. 6-8 Sochi G, that season 2.5 change. BRC mix-up, that's gonna be it.
Oh, what? Meeks put a hand to his temple for a second, said, why did I do that? Why did everything go so wrong? Oh, this would be such a tragic round for Meeks to lose because of that, and it will go down that way.
Yep, fast RC command grab, a little hard to see there. Stealthy uses it sparingly, which is the only way you can use that move.
Very true. Thrown around here, backed into the corner. I mean, your back's in the corner, but there's not a whole lot of places to go. But home at this point, you get cracked through the glass with just a sliver of HP left. Meeks is gonna need a miracle here.
It's gonna be positive bonus Axel here. There it is.
Yep. Yeah, Stealthy, Mr. Consistent out there, just kind of, stuck to his game plan. One thing I will say is I was really impressed with how reliably Meeks was punishing, just little mistakes here and there. Even off of flubs, he still found the hits that got him there, right? He still found the openings.
And we saw some very good defensive back throws on some drop pressure from Meeks. Very good at that, and of course that's super important if you want to win matchups like Axel. You have to exploit every little mistake, much more than other matchups, whereas Nalgo, you might afford to get tossed around and then you're in there and you win, but against Axel it doesn't work that way. You burn your resources, you can lose very easily.
Absolutely. And you know, if y'all enjoyed your Axel gameplay, we got a little bit more coming up for you. Redditto and Trevor Sue as we pivot into winners finals.
There's actually only one timeline where we don't have an Axel in every set for the rest of the night, and that would be both Redditto and Nubenheimer winning, and we would get a Redditto Nubenheimer Grands.
That is
or
true.
Potentially a Redditto Nubenheimer Losers Final. So I guess there's 2 possibilities.
Yeah, we've seen a Redditto Nubenheimer Grands many a time. Meeks is here. Meeks, would you like to say anything to the people? Are you here to impart your parting wisdoms?
I was just gonna say I'm surprised what happened. You.
To me?
Yeah, you.
There were several incidents today.
I just thought about it. Yeah.
Meeks got done with his tourney run, walked over to the commentary desk, and said, "Yo, what happened to you?"
I'm 2 tower pilled. I went for wall slump and bracket.
I know.
What the fuck am I doing?
What was? Explain the 6K.
It was me panicking because I did slump.
So you knew you had to like wait. I can just kill.
Yeah, I did the slump and I did bite, and I was like, "What am I doing? What am I doing?" And then I hit 5K, and then 6K came out, and he lived, and I was like, "Oh."
You're looking in really great form. That was some beautiful gameplay over there.
No, it wasn't.
I thought you looked good. I thought you looked good. Yeah. And your losses were Redditto stealthy. That's like most people who top 8 a major can often lose to players worse.
Yeah.
Than players. So.
I need to play him offline more. I'm 2 tower pilled now. I keep going for slump.
Yeah. So you've been trying to get back in.
Like, what am I doing?
It worked.
It worked!
It worked!
I'm telling you, you're insane! Alright.
Getting our winners finals here. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is historically brutal for Trevor Sue.
Daniel,
I don't want to say that.
can you ask Avian if they want to jump on for commentary? Totally up to them. The dude in the shirt that says Sunday Local. But they don't. You don't have to. But you want to jump on? I didn't want to kick you off, but I mean, would you like to commentate with Avian?
Sure. Or we could do a 3-person. Either way.
Yeah, you want to do a TriCast? That'd be funny.
Yeah, we could do a TriCast.
Yeah, let's bring it in. That'd be funny. Yeah, we got winners finals here. All right, Redditto versus Stealthy. I'm digging it. I also love the new colors. They're so hype.
Yeah. Historically, I will say Ditto.
You want to TriCast? Let's do it. Come on.
Yeah, we're getting a 3-man.
You're all in. We got Avian on the mic. We haven't had Avian on the mic since I haven't seen you since Flashback. How you doing?
I haven't seen you since Flashback either. I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good. We didn't even get a chance to task together, so I was like, I want to bring Avian on for a little bit. Come on, have a good time with it.
At Flashback, I worked 15 hours. So.
Dang.
And then to top 8.
My
Dang.
God.
You love to see the grind, honestly.
It had to be done, man. Need my events to run well.
I feel that. Well, speaking of events, we're already in winners finals. Most of it's set already. There's a lot less work to be done. We just get to enjoy some good old-fashioned Guilty Gearing.
I will say this would be considered a fairly considerable upset among what usually happens here.
If Trevor wins?
Yeah.
Redditto is very strong against Axel, and of course this matchup famously difficult. And you can see here, even though Trevor up around, immediately down half HP after 1 hit.
Yeah, and Trevor Sue, Trevor Sue said after Street Fighter came out, you know, he's really going to pivot to playing Street Fighter more. He wants to make that his main game. And we thought we had seen a little bit of that last month when he didn't make top 8. I think he was got 9th at the last Fullerton Fights in gear. But now we see him back in top 8. We see him in true form. Maybe something coming out.
A little bit of a chip on his shoulder probably after that 9th. I mean, even if you're competing in a game, like, you know, getting a performance that you don't quite think is your best is always going to be disappointing. So.
Oh yeah, it's never fun. You're like, but like my pride, like I'm still that dude. Like I still want to be here. Like.
That's like exactly.
All right.
Yeah, there we have it. Some signature Trevor Sue corner defense here. Doing a really good job winning from defense there. And now back to neutral. We'll see if Trevor can manage to find a way to this win, even though being down burst. And Ditto with meter to spend as well.
Yeah, ooh, no press on that. Was worried about the 3rd hit, but straight into Mortabato. A little too far away from the wall.
Great
RC.
backdash. Not going to be able to kill. I'd assume we're going to get a burst out. Unless. Oh, confident in that not killing. Gotta go to the next
for a mostly burst safe combo instead, which I respect for sure.
Yeah.
Pays off right there.
The 6P actually losing to Axel's rising JH there. Trevor's happy about that one.
He touches your feet with it. He reached all the way down there.
Give me them toes. Let's go.
But I really like that Redditto was aware that combo wasn't going to kill. Just said, no, I don't need a panic burst. I don't need to take any heavy risks. Just ride it out. But, I mean, Trevor Sue taking game 1.
Yeah, I mean, the patentage is, insane awareness from Redditto. Paying off dividends in that last game at first, and now, we see it here, off to a really good start. Hard knockdown here. You see Fuzzy, goes for 3 overheads.
Yeah, 50-50 closes it out. And I will say, like we were saying earlier, Ditto is just unshakable. It's not common for him to go down a game and just immediately steamroll the rest of the set. So good at adapting this player.
Yeah.
Cool head, insane tech. Like, how do you beat this man?
Some would say it's not possible.
Yeah, I mean, me too, man. 3-0 was not pleasant.
No, that's yeah. You're sitting there like, oh man, this dude 3-0'd me. I don't wanna.
Oh, man, now I gotta gas him up. What's going on here? Yeah, welcome to Socal, I guess. Come on.
Nah, come on. I mean, if it wasn't a little NorCal-SoCal rivalry, what would it really be at the end of the day?
A little bit. I mean, you guys did me dirty with the seating, so I had to come through and take out some of your boys.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair. You put yourself on the map. Well said.
There we go.
But. I mean, hey, right now, ooh, that hit.
Over here.
Okay, Chip, yeah.
Essentially checkmate there. Ditto taking the next one.
Yeah, there's so many ways just to drain out an Axel's meter in that situation. There's so many loops.
Ditto puts a quick one on the board there, immediately coming back. I mean, that was a fast game. That was a steamroll.
Yeah, adaptations well put in here. Oh, and gets a full conversion. Yeah, you're gonna burst that off. We don't want to deal with none of that.
And right back in the same situation. Resets there with the throw. He just wants to get him in the corner. Like you said, Trevor Sue, corner defense. Gets caught out with the JP.
Ditto a step ahead there. And
And Trevor had a good option there. He went for the 2K. He was like, I'm not going to play part in this shimmy. I know you're close enough for 2K. Got the hit, but just wasn't even entirely confident in it, right? That's how Redditto can shake your confidence in when you get to press, when you get to grab, when you get to do anything.
Wow. That fuzzy jump there, not sucking him in like usually, getting him those plus frame right up close. Dude, I don't know. Like those micro adjustments from Ditto are just insane.
Also, are you dead? No.
We're good. Look, Trevor has all that health.
Yeah.
He's gonna do it. Look at him go. Oh.
Are you gonna pay for it with one 2K?
All that health. Look at him go. Look.
Okay.
You only need 1 pixel on Axel.
That burst cost you 1 Ramlethal sword, but it's already back in business.
No mistakes.
You have to be FTing everything so
can't
perfectly.
Even get hit by a special here.
Can't get hit by anything. Can't block anything.
Oh, it's getting so scary.
Staying composed.
Ah! Okay.
And the JK is what's gonna take it. Ditto goes up 2-1.
The tension just built up by neither of you have hit each other for 15 seconds. One of you please hit each other.
It's getting tense over here in the booth. What are we gonna do, man?
Good on Ditto not to overcommit though, even though staying so far ahead, knowing to take his time, that's very important.
Yeah, even up around, right? You're like, no, I'll just still play it out slow. I don't need a force against a player like Trevor. And these two have played a ton before across SoCal events, so just knowing each other's tendencies. Ooh, and knowing each other's tendencies on when you might want to press that burst button of yours. Gonna be taking a big chunk of damage for it, and right back in. Okay.
IB on wake up.
Yup.
We're gonna see what he does with the positioning. Oh, and gets right back in.
Rekka cancels. Doesn't get
on the IB, but doesn't quite get the tap just in time.
Yeah.
Such good stagger pressure there coming out from Redditto.
Absolutely. And that kind of pressure is just it's so refined. There's so many different layers to it that from Stealthy's position, from Trevor's position, you just have to take a risk, right? You have to just say, no, I'll press here. It doesn't work out. It's fine. You go next.
Ooh, Trevor in a good spot here. Has ran full screen. Has about 70% lead. Lead not for long. Back in the corner already is Trevor Sue, but the defense.
Yeah.
+3. What is he gonna do?
Get it again.
Oh no!
Not
the super.
I swear Redditto's so good at that. I see that once a tournament from Redditto, just a reversal super off of plus frames when you're in the corner. You think you're safe. Nah, there's a wall break coming for you.
Great YRC. +3 and goes for the throw, gets punished for it by
Trevor aware right there.
Trevor. Beautiful. Showing us he has some kick left. I'm liking the set already.
Ooh, close slash anti-air. Huge pickup here from Trevor Sue.
Yeah, that was about 40% just for one hit. Redditto might be in for a game 5, but I'm sure was gonna just try to put an end to this one before it even gets there.
I'd like to go low. I don't.
No, this won't kill. I'm gonna say no.
Oh, not even close. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
All right.
I don't know. A good combo from Axel. Could definitely take it. Has to be insanely diligent on defense, though.
Yeah.
All the staggers.
Oh, and so
Not
many.
doing any unnecessary presses. Good VLC.
so many opportunities. Okay, the burst pushes you too far back.
And that's what I'm talking about. Here it is.
We're so well, but still, you're down meter, you're down burst with 5 peak whips. Not quite a punish in time.
How is Ditto gonna like to use this
Ditto
meter?
trying to find some frame traps.
Yeah,
Trevor not fighting on any of them. Look at him go.
Taking it there, and that
Oh.
is what's gonna be the kicker. The snail in the air, giving Ditto just enough frames to punish, and he's gonna move on to what I believe is grand finals.
Yeah, they're gonna be waiting in the wings of grand finals. That was so scary at the end. Trevor found a couple hits there that you're just like, are we okay? Are we dead? What's gonna happen? But I mean, you know, I held on, fought valiantly with like full heart of the defense in that corner. You love to see that from a competitor. You know, sure you have another game. Sure you could say, I'll just make the run back, but still fighting for your life, tooth and nail in that last situation. I love to see that. I feel like that shows that you're still competing. You're still locked in mentally, and we'll see more of that. That'll pay dividends moving forward in the losers run.
Absolutely. I mean, hey, with what I saw there, I do believe in the losers comeback to grands. Like, you know, obviously things didn't go his way. I mean, Ram risk reward. I mean, we all know. The viewers all at home know it. But I mean, hey, he was making the right decisions. You know, you could have been unlucky.
Yeah, that was a great showing from Trevor.
Exactly.
Really, very, very strong stuff.
Yeah, especially, you know, as Lolo was revering, you know, Ditto just a maestro at the matchup. You know what I mean? Like, if you're able to take it that far with someone who, you know, even the best of the best is going to say, you know, hey, that man's a dog in that matchup. Hey, you know, I believe in you to come back and run it back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, Trevor Sue going to be pitted against the winner of this set. We've got Stealthy versus NBNHMR. Should be his time the Socal Classic, but I believe this is the first time this has actually happened. Out of Fullerton Fights month, I could be wrong.
Out of Fullerton Fights, yes. This is Stealthy's first Fullerton Fights. You know, tried to come out to a lot of them. You know, couldn't for various reasons, but I believe is now a high school graduate and earned freedom to enter tournaments at their leisure.
Yeah.
But starting it off, and this is not a NBNHMR fan favorite matchup, right? We saw the Happy Chaos come out earlier. I have never seen NBNHMR's Happy Chaos before, but that was just like, I just really don't want to play against Axel anymore. And unfortunately, you're playing against one of the best in the world.
Yeah, but it's like not one of the best in this region. I mean, hey, obviously one of the best in this region, but yeah, one of the best Axels to do it, you know, just coming back from Trevor. Now has to go and fight what, you know, someone argues even an even stronger Axel player. Like, this is definitely gonna be a tough run for NBNHMR.
Oh yeah, and like these two go way back in SoCal, right? I remember like the training days of like Stealthy and Trevor Sue kind of, you know, being the, like just teaching each other, passing Axel notes back and forth for a long time. And you know what? I mean, hey, they probably studied each other on the bracket all the way up here, right? Said, oh, what did you do against NBNHMR? Okay, yeah, I can write that down. I can do a couple of those things.
There are some stylistic differences between Stealthy and Trevor, though. Stealthy known to be a little bit less reserved, and Trevor really trying to win from neutral, really not going for as many offensive decisions as Stealthy. That can really make a difference. We saw Stealthy air dash in there, immediately lose a third of his HP and his burst as a result. You have to be really careful against a player like NBNHMR, who has that amazing defense, against whom it's very scary to run offense.
Yep. I mean, hey, as much as you have to be scary, you also have to be true to yourself. And what true to yourself looks like for Stealthy is a confident young man, that's for sure.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you see him showing out at every major, whether it be in his play, whether that be in his character. The kid likes to be himself, and himself just got him a game right here.
Yeah, you know, whether he's Fortnite dancing on stage or whether he's taking high risks in games, you know, there's only so much you can do to not be yourself in the game. So, love to see that from Stealthy. NBNHMR already pondering a swap here, really taking a second to think about it. And
back to character select. What are we gonna see? Are the commentators gonna get mixed? I think he goes back to Nago. I think he just needs some time to breathe.
It's possible. Happy Chaos, he is still there. Nago, Soul, you got a BoredMan.
Here comes the Fuzzy, and it's gonna be Happy Chaos. I got hit.
The character select Fuzzy goes so hard. That's crazy.
That one was unblockable. I'm just gonna say.
Nah, there is no way to know.
That one was definitely tap dust PRC into low right there. I got hit.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Also, I don't exactly know what to think of this Happy Chaos just yet. Granted, we only saw it for one game, but there's a lot of tap dust that we saw, and I don't know if that's like, you know, maybe a little frustration, or if that was maybe like, no, I'm just real like that. Saw another one just there, but already out of bullets, not out of gas.
Was out of gas before, you know, had to take a bit, had to go on the break a little bit just to get back some of that. But now he still has no bullets. You know, reloading against Axel makes this one of the scariest parts of the matchup for sure. You know, once those resources deplete, It's like more of a story of what are you gonna do?
Yup. Just have some. Again, takes that one away. Putting a little bit more. We got people popping off in the tourney venue here, but oh god, that 2S is so good. It's such a good scout for so many lows.
You might see a situation where Nubenheimer becomes just a little more acclimated to Chaos the more time he has to play on him. That might have factored into his early set decision. So as we go on, we might see some better and better gameplay from him.
Absolutely. I mean, he already got that game of experience against Trevor before. Like you said, stylistic choices, but at the end of the day, you're given the same tools no matter what style you play in. So maybe we'll see some adaptation to those tools, and maybe we'll see a bit of Nubenheimer Chaos, putting in that work.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see where it's going, but right now it's just going through wall after wall and taking a bit of damage on the way to it. Oh, gets the air-to-air and the burst bait just for good measure. You could have gone for air throw and just kill, but like, come on, do the extra step, like really let them know that you're in their brain.
Absolutely. I mean, hey, like I said, Stealthy, he likes his style points. He likes to win, but style points is definitely up there in terms of priorities.
Oh, of course. Ooh. Putting a bit of space on. Very patient on this Happy Chaos. Not like taking super heavy risks, which I kind of like, but I also don't know how much of it turns into like how experienced are you in playing out Happy Chaos as neutral in this matchup, right? Sort of the downside of a lot of character swaps is you have to assume you know more about the matchup than the person whose main it is to play that matchup.
Absolutely. Otherwise, what's the point? I mean, there you go. It's like gonna take the time to get some resources back. Already out of course has to spend a bit more to get that concentration back.
Yup.
We can definitely see a little bit of resource mismanagement from Nubenheimer, a little bit of that unfamiliarity.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, manages to get up a round and a burst against Stealthy.
Possibly Nubenheimer, might possibly be underestimating how difficult it is to actually get these resources back when you're playing against Axel, especially ones with the caliber of Stealthy.
Yeah, he's one of the very few characters that gets to keep Happy Chaos kind of honest in terms of just free reloads, free curse throws, that kind of thing, but, there's also, I'm sure, plenty of other unfavorable parts of this matchup that if Nubenheimer can piece them together fast enough, he could be at least looking about getting a game on the board, and it looks like he will. Burst goes wide.
The Chaos pick actually paying off for Nubenheimer. The first time really we've seen it, first time we've seen him pull it out in a bracket down here in Socal.
Yeah, it's like that makes it what 2-1. We still got a bit of a melt in the cloud, especially against Stealthy Axel. But it looks like the pieces are starting to come together. Look, conversions are coming out. Mm-hmm. Not gonna quite kill, but corner pressure, obviously extremely strong.
I know Nubenheimer is probably not the type of character to name his secondaries. But I feel like Nuben Happy just needs to happen. like Nuben and then just HPY. It would fit his tag so well. I don't know. I feel like we need to develop this further. I want to see it at Evo. Coin that. Nubenheimer, if you go to Evo and you bring this out, you can steal that one. That's on me.
Nuben Happy, trademark, restricted, get everything.
Beautiful back dash PRC and the side switch. Yep. The 5P closest stop.
Yeah.
Waffling over here in the booth, Stealthy getting it done. Bring it on to what I believe is match point. Again, like we see here with this honesty, can jump curves, pretty safely.
Yeah.
No concentration, and now Nubenheimer is gonna have to claw his way back to, get some more of that on the board. Luckily, having it refill on his own.
Yeah, this is potential tourney life. It is. Dang. The second Axel Bomber will be enough. Stealthy eliminates Nubenheimer from the tournament. Nubenheimer out at 4th here at Fullerton Fights number 18.
The second Axel Bomber to set up the second Axel Mirror. The winner of which will go on to face Redditto in grand finals. Not a great day to be one of our resident Axel mains. This is a run back from earlier.
Yes.
Trevor Sue coming out on top in a very tight game 5 set. We'll see if things have changed.
Yeah, and I mean, we'll see if things have changed. I kind of feel like you were talking about, right? The stylistic differences between these two players can really come into play because, sure, you can be the reserve type against a lot of other characters, and characters that have to extend to try to get in on you, yes, that style is very rewarding. But against Axel, who doesn't have to extend as much, sometimes that little off-the-wall gameplay, that little creativity that Stealthy brings to the table, it was the edge last time. I guess we can only see if it's going to be the edge again.
Yep, and then, kind of the antithesis of that, you see Stealthy's play, see him a lot more confident. He likes to go in more. He likes to get down and dirty. When you have a player who is as strong and, just as insanely skilled at zoning as Trevor, you know, trying to, you know, exercise that style of play is definitely going to be a challenge. So I want to see how these two players try and overcome that.
The way I like to think of this matchup is unstoppable force versus immovable object. Trevor, so steadfast in his defense, so patient, just very beautiful neutral and gameplay. Stealthy is just a wild maniac with Axel. Insane movement, insane awareness of positioning, and Abare. We'll see how Trevor manages to keep things together.
I'm excited, man. I mean, hey, like you said, we saw it last time. Set went down to the wire. Like, I'm excited to see, you know, are we gonna get another game 5? Are we gonna see some adaptation from Stealthy? Are we gonna see Trevor, you know, just kind of take his data that he got from the last edge and go steamroll Stealthy? So many variables and so many outcomes to this match. Let's get it cooking.
Oh yeah, and you know what? Let the intros rock again? No, you know what? All business. It's 2 Axels, baby. What do you want to watch? Both of them come out the same time rift? I don't think so. We got games to play right now.
That's what I was saying. He said, hey, my timeline, not yours.
Yeah, absolutely. Stealthy. Trying to get in early with a couple of those jump ins, but okay, I like this, right? A lot more air-to-air attempts than I feel like was initially developed in their earlier set, but they're effectively starting this at like level 4, level 5 of playing against each other, right? They said, no, we've already adapted to each other a little bit. We already know how good each other are. We're gonna see some deep cuts into this matchup, like this player matchup. Oh my God, and it starts with an air throw like that.
Stealthy, here we go. Oh my
what
God.
What a 6P.
Wow, that was an insane 6P and even more insane conversion. Gonna keep Trevor Suit in the corner, but Trevor fighting his way out. PRC to cover himself.
Right back, yep. Don't do that.
They taught each other the air throws. I know both these players love their air throws. Both of them have talked about like making like mini montages of all of their air throws in tournaments. And you know what? And part of it might just be playing each other. Let's see what we got though. Already backed into the corner. Trevor Sue on the defensive foot just a little bit, but I feel like Trevor Sue is never out of options. Maybe out of space, never out of options.
It looks like Trevor, you know, he pulls not only one, he pulls out, you know, 2 and 3 rabbits out of hats whenever he goes into the corner. You know, you look at Trevor in the corner, you're looking at Miami LeBron right there. You know,
absolutely.
Just absolutely insane.
In fact, both rounds, Trevor coming back from defense, coming back from being forced into the corner, and both times managing to bring himself back into the driver's seat.
Exactly. You know, taking his talents from the corner, you know, onto the windscreen right there. That's the Trevor Sue we know and love. Stealthy though, you know, putting together a little run of his own. Gonna do a bit of a burst safe combo, you know?
Okay, all right, let's get the kill. I was actually worried that Super was gonna be the only way we got the kill there, but 2S just closes it out. Not opting to burst, so we're willing to throw it all on the line for this game 1.
Yep, Stealthy, you know, confident in everything, also confident in his damage. You saw with Axel Bombers, we see it with, you know, not killing with Super. Kid knows his stuff.
Yeah, and I really like that off of the Renson. We saw Trevor Sue twice not go for the up pull off of Renson, and part of that was, if anyone knows how high you need to be to avoid the upswing, both of these players are gonna know. So the second you see Super Jump, he's like, no, I'm not gonna bother. I'll delay an explosion to try to get a little creative with it. But they both know the limits. They both know what it looks like to dodge each other. The time stop Super.
I have no idea.
This kills. No, unless you drop it.
Yeah, I wonder. Oh, okay.
Going for some chaotic choices there.
I wonder if that was a burst bait potentially. Like I thought maybe it was gonna read Stealthy trying to burst the 5K timing, but I mean either way, a burst went wide. You got there in the end. We'll just say you got the burst bait correctly and move on with our lives.
Yeah, there you go. So, you know, always give credit, even when it may not be due. You know, that's what we do over here at LocalHost.
Absolutely. Do you know how many times I've given players the benefit of the doubt and just said, you know what, I'm gonna believe that was intentional. You could have just been smoking one, but you know what? Like, I just want to believe you're on it, and you're just that locked in.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of locked in, you know, Stealthy, you know, already taking burst. Here we go. Stagger pressure going off. Like we said, Trevor, just insane. I think he's 100% on getting out of the corner.
Absolutely. Ooh, trying to get in. Again, the cornered animal is the most dangerous right now, and I feel like the cornered Trevor is just like always willing to bare his teeth and just show, no, I got this. I may be backed up, but I can still fight. I can still earn every hit.
It's this amazing balance of just such patient defense and mixing in the opponent's awareness of your patience to find spots to match, to find spots to press. And once again, Trevor Sue winning from the corner in that round. How does he keep doing it?
I don't know, man. He's Houdini out here.
He's a regular cartographer. He's drawing the maps on Stealthy every which way. He's showing you where the river bends.
From Trevor, you know, playing that zoning game, you know, I'm loving for.
Yeah, Stealthy still trying to find like a solid way in, getting caught a lot on the fuzzy timings.
Battle of 2 H's right now.
Yep, and Trevor with the lead in neutral, so hard to approach, even if you're axing with the exact same toolkit. We can see how much HP Trevor, rather Stealthy, has lost just trying to run in here, over and over. Trevor placing his buttons well, catching run-ins.
Stealthy has one more shot, one more opportunity. Just and gets. Oh, there it is. Oh, drops the gun.
Oh, no!
That's gonna be the set.
No, that's not the set. That's just 2-0.
2-0.
That's 2-0.
I must have misspoken. That's
No. But, I mean, that was a tragic way for that game to end.
Oh, man. It may be the set here, though. How's Stealthy's mental going to hold up after this?
I feel like Stealthy's a hard player to tilt in general, but that, like, losing to just pressing the wrong button is the worst way to lose. Nobody wants to see it.
Even if your opponent doesn't tilt, you know, it seems like we always find ways to make ourselves tilt, so. I mean, Stealthy's mental, you know, shown resilience in the past, but, you know, you have Trevor, who seems to be an escape artist here from this corner. You see to cover himself, nice +3 in the corner. Would have been an insane conversion. You know, gonna look for some space, though.
Oh! Just checked you. No Winter Mantis. Right off the chin. Just said, no. Don't want to deal with it. And now Trevor Sue opening a round again.
Trevor's on a tear right now.
Yeah, this would be, for somebody that retired to go play Street Fighter, you're looking pretty solid right now, Trevor Sue.
Yeah, this is a very different Trevor than what we saw last month, and a very different Trevor from what we saw even in winners. Now Trevor Sue just playing so clean. So much more one-sided this time around.
You can definitely tell that he's thirsty for this run back. He wants a second shot at Redditto, you know. He says, you know what? Oh, like speaking of, you know what? Look at stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Same conversion. I hype up one guy, the other guy does well.
Yeah,
that's why we love it here.
You know what? Stealthy not out of the not out of the running just yet, but still trying to find ways in, gives that space and catches a couple licks for it.
Yep, had plenty of health. Was definitely going to cater towards Stealthy style of play. If he didn't close that out, you know, I'd have to go and give him a little checkup and see if everything was okay.
And that's what's so fun to watch about this top level gameplay. It's really not over till it's over. You can't count anyone out at any time.
Definitely. I mean, I've definitely seen people go, the gold burst. What are we gonna do with this extra meter?
Yeah, what do you got with it? We haven't seen a super from Trevor Sue yet. Just hasn't had the opportunity. No time stops, nothing. Maybe we'll see a little bit of it there. I feel like Trevor always opts into using the meter defensively, but in this matchup, I mean, I feel like that's even harder than most.
Has to cover himself from Snail. Use that red RC.
Yep. Axel, one of the best characters in the game at covering his own Snail. And so Stealthy forced to spend meter there, and as a result, Trevor Sue is in.
I'd like the first some mix, a little reset. Not gonna quite do the trick. Palm Jage.
One hit away. It's 1-5B. One Renson catching a backdash, and that's it.
Is then gonna take it.
That is so huge. Trevor Sue with another big win under his belt. The amount of people that Trevor Sue is outplacing at this tournament is insane. And now earning the run back against Redditto, we only have 2 competitors left.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna say it, earn is an understatement. Like, he put on a show, right?
Oh, yeah.
Not only put on a show, but also put on a clinic, right? You know, playing the zoning game with Axel absolutely perfectly. Meter, which is primarily for defensive purposes, and every single time, he got more than his money was worth, right? You know, he was able to get out of that corner with and without that bar. Burst was went perfectly, was able to convert when converting was due. Again, just an incredible performance from Trevor Sue. We're gonna see how the momentum carries over into what seems to be the true unstoppable force in Redditto.
Yeah, and you know what? You mentioned getting your money's worth. I just want to reiterate again, there's $1,000 prize pot bonus on the line. You want to fight for your bigger piece of the pie? This is where you got to do it. And Trevor Sue already off to a rough start as Redditto messes up a super here, but I mean...
60%.
Yeah, you know what? If you get 60% for messing up a super, don't talk to me about what your Calvados would have done.
That's what I'm talking about. And Redditto, with a swiftness, taking this perfect, you know.
Yeah, and you know what? I was going to say a little bit before this, right? One of the nice things for Trevor Sue is you're playing against somebody before. You're playing against, playing against Stealthy, somebody you have a lot of experience with. It helps loosen you up a little bit, helps reassociate you. But I feel like right now, Redditto has turned into a reality check.
Oh, yeah, it's like, I mean, you thought you were gonna dissociate. Guess what? You're right back, snap right back into where you needed to be.
Yeah, welcome back to the game, baby. You thought we're friends here? Nah. There's 50% of that prize pot on the line. I'm taking this home.
I mean, how are you supposed to win a very tough matchup against potentially one of the best players in the world on that character? It is so difficult.
What an insane Ergo Red, the rising JH, and he's going to take game one. With, again, probably one of the better reads that we've seen in the tournament so far. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, that's where Redditto got his name from, right? That's where Redditto became a top performer. And right now, ooh, even went for a shimmy there, tried to delay the timing to see if we can catch a fuzzy. No, I feel like Trevor's a very hard player to catch on a fuzzy, but not biting there, maybe not biting later.
Oh, man. Could be wrong, but I think Redditto is currently battling to be the player with the most Fullerton Fight wins. I believe this would make Redditto a 3-time winner.
Yes, a 3-time consecutive winner.
A consecutive winner. Yeah, we got the win streak over here.
Yeah.
Can somebody stop it, please?
Somebody, please.
Somebody stop it.
The wall of Axel is blocking Neubenheimer from that attempt, though. And Trevor well earned placing grounds, but so far, man, it's just so rough. It's just so rough.
Yeah, I mean, Neubenheimer might have taken it, but you know, we talk about fighting for our right to be here. Trevor, you know, just fighting through a gauntlet and taking that gauntlet to its limits, taking himself to his limits, and now he's here in Grand Finals.
It honestly feels like Trevor Sue is trying to build a sandcastle on the beach right now, and the wave just keeps crashing over and over again. The tide's name is Redditto, and it's unstoppable right now. Finally finds a nice counter hit to at least give yourself a little bit of breathing room.
Wants to save the meter for defensive purposes, but is that decision really going to pay off? I mean, Redditto's offense is just so strong. When he gets that hit,
look at that.
You may not have a chance to spend it.
Yep, no, that's it.
And there it is.
Gone, yeah.
You know, it's like, hey, I'm going to use the mirror for defensive purposes, but guess what? When Redditto hits you, you're gone.
Yep.
You have to be gambling on the fact that Redditto isn't going to hit you, and what player in the world can say that that's going to happen right now?
We're seeing another Happy Chaos.
No way.
Yeah, so I did bring this up before, that I did know in season 1, Trevor Sue did have a pocket Happy Chaos that he brought out every now and again in tournaments.
Pocket? He's out of the pocket right now? What pocket? Look, he's out here in the open. Oh my God.
Trevor decides to send it. I have to say,
got pockets.
Happy Chaos has not had a great track record tonight.
No.
As the secondary?
No, I think the secondary Happy Chaoses this tournament are currently 0-3 or 0-4.
Neubenheimer took a game.
Okay, so 1-3. Let's go.
Oh my. Oh, Trevor
All right.
to a good start. He said, hey, I need a different matchup here. I respect it though, you know? Axel, not gonna be one of the characters that can get the job done, but I mean, Chaos definitely can.
Oh my gosh, this character's so ignorant. I'm so sorry. This will still work. Yeah, you still have time.
You have time.
Missing the curse kind of sucks, but I mean, still in a fine situation.
That would have been an insane whip punish.
That had to be super, yeah.
But hey, he said, we don't need that. We're gonna take it regardless. Burst still on the table, you know, for that Trevor Sue Happy Chaos. I wonder if this is just to send a message, or I wonder if, you know, this is really the ace in the hole for him to get it done in this set.
Yeah, you know, we have seen actually Trevor Sue bring Happy Chaos out in this matchup specifically against Akino for a long time, who is another really good Ramlethal that we have out here in Socal. So, I mean, if you're gonna bring it out in any matchup, I feel like this is one I know Trevor Sue has experienced Happy Chaos into Ramlethal.
I mean, we're talking about experience. I mean, just look at Ditto already on the back foot. In the time that took us to tell the Trevor Sue Chaos story, you know, now we have a one-set situation here for Trevor Sue. You know, take this game.
That's death. That's death.
Easily.
And you're dead.
Yeah, well,
just like that.
Yeah, you're just gone. No Calvados needed.
Like I said, when Ditto hits you, he kills you.
It's a truck. It's just a truck every time. Oh, and getting it close has to turn the right way. Opportunity here for Redditto to just end it, not let it go any further.
Great throw.
Beautiful OS right there.
Insane OS there to catch that roll. Fuzzy jumps out again. The good corner defense doesn't stop at Axel, you know, extending that to Chaos. But Ditto says, hey, I want to give you a few more trials there in the corner. Let's see how good this defense really is.
Yep, ooh, the backdash, not gonna get snuffed out just yet, but a 6P, gotta take your burst. That means next hit that's coming for you, it's gonna be all she wrote.
To think that quite literally 3 interactions ago, we saw Trevor Sue in the lead.
Yeah. We were singing his praises. But you know what? Maybe the song's not over. Maybe there's an encore still to be had. Try to go over the 5D. I have not seen that work yet, and it won't happen here. The Mortabato takes it. Redditto takes that one. Yeah, give me 1 second. Stealthy waiting behind me like a bird on my shoulder, just like, hey, by the way, can I jump on real quick? Can I jump on real quick? Yes, really quickly.
It's a statement about RAM players.
No,
Let him know. Let him know.
You know what, Stealthy, come on. Come let him know real quick.
Oh,
Be careful,
Among Us.
young lad.
The king has words.
Just one thing, we can just say death to all REM players, and I'll have a good day.
In
That's
GTA?
all.
Okay,
in GTA,
let's go.
in game, of course, in game. All right, not IRL. All right.
Twitch.tv.
All right, we love Ditto, but we hate REM.
Something falls in lava.
All right.
We're saying death to all REM players, casually. Casually, of course.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining me. Avian, thank you for joining me on the mic here for a second. It was a pleasure. Thank you for coming out.
Pleasure to be down here.
It's a big trip for you. So I appreciate you making it down for SoCal, getting to rough it up with a bit of SoCal's finest.
Yep. It was a fun time.
Thank you kindly. Wizards and Warriors, we're gonna be signing off here. Fullerton Fights number 18 drawing to a close here. Redditto already off the scene. I'm sure Redditto is well and tired. Been here since the start of the event. Because Carpool was playing Street Fighter. So, we're winding down here. We're having a good time. Thank you all again for tuning in. For those of you that do not know, I am Dr. No at _Dr. No _ on Twitter. You can hit !point Twitter down below if you want to drop a follow. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you again for all of the new follows that we got. You all want to support the tourney scene. That's what we do out here. Tourneys every week, Owen Tuesdays, and the monthly series Fullerton Fights here. It's a pleasure to bring you all that action. Avian, if the people want to know where you're at, where can the people find you?
Hey, if you want to find me, at AvianFGC on Twitter, AVIAANFGC on Twitter. It was a pleasure to come out to this event. You may or may not catch me at Own Tuesdays.
Ooh.
Just gonna put this out there. I may come through and try and give the SoCal players another run for their money.
All right. We'll see a little bit more. I mean, hey, you made top 8 here. I can only imagine the splash you're gonna be making at Own Tuesdays. But thank you again for coming out.
Absolutely.
Gonna be signing off with the stream, so you're free to go, my friend. You actually need to get paid out still, so go up front and get paid out because you made top 8, so you're in the money.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
It was a pleasure having me, y'all.
Yeah.
Have a great night. Eat your veggies, drink some water.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll peace out.
Drink your water, absolutely. Wizards and Warriors, once again, thank you very much for all the follows and everything. Y'all have given a beautiful amount of support. We are going to be wrapping up. We are almost done with our event here. Lola, do you have any parting words for the people?
No, we don't. We're going home.
Shout outs to Ankle Gator. That's all I wanted to say.
All right, fair enough.
Timeless goat.
That's it. Thank you all again, Wizards and Warriors. We're gonna be signing off here. We'll see you on the next one. I'll be catching you. I believe my next event will just be Owen Tuesday, so I'll be seeing y'all around. Y'all have fun at Evo. Don't forget about your homegirl still holding down the locals out here in SoCal. Have a good one.